Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. I'm your host, Keysha, and I'm rocking with my boy, Duval. Y'all come on in the building. Hit the like button. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all are ready for the week. I am not, but I am here with y'all to discuss some topics. We're gonna talk about the Fever versus the Dream post game reaction. We're also gonna talk about Chennedy Carter and what's going on with her. And also last night, Chicago Sky, they lose a controversial game in the waning moments last night. We're gonna discuss if they on the brink of chaos or can they get themselves together? Probably not, but we're gonna talk about it. What's going on, Duval? How you feeling?
I would say that. No, I ain't probably nothing. I would say I'm trying to look for something. I ain't want to know why playing while you're talking, but I would say happy Father's Day to all the men out there. Like my father has been deceased since November 2020. I mean, during COVID, so he passed away, and like I said, we didn't have a relationship like that. I mean, it happens, you know. Every family ain't perfect, but I want the men out there or the women that deal with, you know what I'm saying, men when it comes to their children. I hope they become better fathers than the one I had or the one that many others had that came up short. But I do want to say happy Father's Day to all the men out there and women that take care of their children.
Happy Father's Day to the men out here. Y'all know y'all probably out there cooking and barbecuing, even though it's y'all day. Salute. At least that's what Broclaw said he was gonna be doing. Salute to y'all, my brothers. You are appreciated, and I hope y'all know it. Hope y'all got a couple of gifts. I don't know if it's a tie or I don't know, Duval, some socks. Hope you got, but the most important thing is I hope that you feel love. Happy Father's Day to all the guys in the chat. My father was kind of like Duval's, you know, he was a rolling stone, but he is still loved. Everybody makes mistakes, Duval. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes you get in your older years and you realize some of the mistakes you made and you can mend some bridges. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I'm
can.
telling you, it's been some good. You know how it is. It be crazy sometimes. But salute out to all the fathers out there, and also to the men who are helping raise kids that are not theirs, because there are a lot of guys doing that too. Salute to you. Salute to you.
Yeah,
Uh,
salute to the men out there.
salute to the men. Hey man, she hurt right now. Okay. Let me say hi to some of the people in the chat. Let's see who already here. Deval, Dynasty. What's up, Dynasty? I see you. What's up, Hog Boss? ADP. Dre Stewart. What's going on? Yeah, I seen the Mystics beat the Lynx. It was a good game. What's up, Green Thumb? Uh da. What's up, Jackie? What's up, T. Camilla? What's up, King Cole? What's up, Sharice De Jesus? What's up, Brian Lewis? What's up, Dover? I see you in the building. What's up? What's up, y'all? I hope y'all having a great Sunday. Hope y'all bellies are full. What's up, Graveyard? That's so weird. You say free killer sad. Yeah, it is. We gonna talk about it. What's up, Shirley Kimbrough? What's up? What's up, y'all? Up there, not the graveyard. Lord. Denise Sweet, what's up? I see y'all in the building. What's up, Felicia? I see you rolling on in. What's up, Gregory Stills? Why Chef? All right. Hey man,
Mm-hmm.
y'all what's up, man? Y'all come on in the building. Come on in the building. Duval, any special shout outs you want to give? You
Not
know how
really.
you do.
You know what I'm saying? I glad my people here. You know what I'm saying? You shouting them out. I think you miss Miss D. You
Did
know what
I
I'm
miss
saying?
Miss D?
Yeah, you miss Miss
Oh, I
D.
didn't mean to, Miss D. Where Miss D at? Miss D. Oh, hey, Miss D, you got a new looking logo.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking different. you
Yeah.
you threw me off, Miss D. Hey, Miss D, how you doing? All right. You ready?
Y'all ready?
You ready? Well, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, that's all I can say. Once
Yeah.
upon a time, I guess the WNBA thought we wanted to have three Atlanta versus Indiana Fever games
Mm-hmm.
within a 2 week, was it 2 week span?
Do we span?
And so we ended up having three. We all know the Dream dropped the first one, but the last two was within the last 2 days. One was on Thursday, one was on Saturday, and the Dream got both got both wins. One in Indiana and one at State Farm Arena. They were sold out over there.
Mm-hmm.
The ball. Meanwhile, I'm gonna bring up something. Y'all. I just want to bring up one thing before we get started because it was funny to me and it was funny to the ball. So the
Mm-hmm.
ball sent it to me. So
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna.
talking the you talking the Clarkies?
Oh no, the mascot. No, we
Oh
ain't
yeah,
got
yeah,
to.
yeah, 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 yeah. You
We
show
ain't got
that.
to the Clarkers yet.
I was gonna say I'm gonna call on that.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about what's his little mascot name? What's his
Tomahawk or
name?
something like that.
Tomahawk.
Or
What's
Hawky or
his
something like that. Yeah, Harry the
name?
Hawk.
Harry the Hawk. Okay,
Yeah,
Harry the Hawk was for the shits. The Hawk.
yeah.
At the arena yesterday. I don't know what point in the game he was doing this, but here we go. Harry the Hawk was handing out tissues. The ball.
I'm trying to see the score. And I would have told her what
I
point in the
couldn't.
game though.
I couldn't see. I can't see. I'm looking.
They had to be winning. I don't think he'll do that if they're losing.
Yeah, I can't tell. I'm trying
Yeah.
to zoom in, but I really can't tell.
Nah, I can't find it.
I can't find it. But he was handing out tissues to the Fever fan in the building. And I know I listened to another girl. She was talking as she was walking out the door. And she was like, you know what? It was some Fever fans up in the spot. We got Atlanta. Y'all got to come out a little bit more. The Fever fans had their little section. She said she didn't like them having so many of them in the building. I don't know what many meant to her, Duval,
yeah.
but she was like, yeah, y'all can't let them come over here and hang out in the trap. I was laughing.
Yeah, it's,
But
you know, them FIFA fans be out in, probably in Cow County. You know, so that's where the white people be at.
that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
They look. That girl was like, wait a minute, it's a lot of them coming out the building. So maybe that's why he felt the need to go and give them some tissue, you know,
yeah,
make them feel better.
yeah, cause you know the FIFA fans that be in Cow County, they don't even have motor buses go out there. They tell you they don't want black people out there. So you know,
Say no. They don't
segregation
need
even
no
in
motor.
2026.
They say I don't need no motor bus. But
Nah, they
hold
don't
on.
even want no motor bus out there.
Hold on. Let me bring up at least let's look at the stats right quick. And then we'll get into it. Hell. Well, the Dream beat the Fever 113 to 96. Hey, Duval, I think that might have been the highest offensive number we got to. What do you think? I think 113 points. I think that's the most we've ever scored in a game. Um,
Yeah, I believe so as of right now. Yeah, cause I think the next high was the Mystics game.
yeah, yeah. So let me ask you this: what stood out to you at first by this win?
I was gonna get to put it this way. I was gonna get to the dream, but I'm gonna get to the fever first. I was gonna get
Oh,
to
you want to start with the fever, the
yeah.
losers? Okay, go
But I
ahead.
would say that I get a big picture point, and then I'm gonna break it down individually from the fever, then the dream. But I would say big picture. What I see from this is like I see a team with the Atlanta Dreams coming together. You can see the chemistry is really building,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be some hard decisions made as far as when Bree Jones come back. What you gonna do? Do you break off the bench or do you start her and put on minutes restriction? Because what's the girl name? Nas, she playing well right now. So like I said again, it's gonna be some hard decisions because like I said, this team is gelling at the right time and they're hitting their stride. So it's like you got to see what's going to happen big picture. But yeah, the dream they playing well at the right time and I'm happy that they hitting their stride. I think they're in second place now, according to. I think second or third place right now. And so
What you mean in the whole standards, or are you talking about in a conference?
I think in the whole standings, I think they third place. I think it's Minnesota and I think
I don't know because
I think
Minnesota
they
dropped a couple of games, so
I
let's
think
see.
not Vancouver but Aces second place.
Uh,
I could be wrong.
yeah, Minnesota is 13-4, and Atlanta is 11-4. But the problem is that Atlanta hasn't played as many games as Minnesota.
No, not at all. Ain't the Aces like 11-4 too or 12-4 or something like that?
They're 12-4, so
So
Atlanta
yeah,
still hasn't played as many games as those two top teams.
so they in third place.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
said that. Okay.
yeah, they're in third place because they're a game behind. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
And they play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get to the fever now. Let me get to the fever first. Um, pull up the clip I gave you. Not the spaces, but the movie clip I pulled up.
The movie clip.
Yeah. Do I got reference it again?
You talking about in the league of your own?
No. I'm gonna get
Which
that.
movie clip? The Lean
No,
on Me?
no. See, why you talking through the chat? You know what I'm saying? Just just roll with me. But yeah, that one. You don't got to tell the chat what we're doing.
You? How? Okay.
That's not professional.
Okay.
We got to catch it by surprise and stuff.
You the one said movie clip. I'll just
Yeah,
ask you
yeah,
which one.
yeah. I was gonna tell you. I was
Okay.
gonna go in. I was gonna get in the. I was gonna tell you where it's gonna be by. Now,
Yeah, I do feel
play
sorry for her.
play that 12 second mark. Cause this is how they feel about Caitlyn. 12 second mark. 12 second mark. 12 second mark. This is how they feel about Caitlyn. So here, chat. Listen to this, chat. God damn. Play it one more time, Keysha. You might have to play it at the beginning. Keisha, play it one more time just for good measure. Play it one more time just for good measure. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna tell them why I'm playing it.
Okay.
Talk to them, please.
You got issues, Duval.
Now you stop it. You stop it now. You stop it. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
why I'm playing that, chat. That's what the Fever fans say about Caitlyn. They say free her ass. Ain't they fraudulent? Ain't they hypocrites? Did they say when Angel got traded, she ran from the grind? And now they're saying free Caitlyn. That's why I wanted this clip played. Free Mr. Clark, but free Caitlyn Clark. That's what they're telling us. Free Caitlyn Clark. And if you don't think they're crashing out, play my next clip, the 20-second one. The 20-second one. Not 35-second one. The 20-second one.
Why are you reveling in these people's pain? That's
because
what I need to know.
they said that Angel ran from the grind when she got traded because she was in a dysfunctional organization. Now they try to tell me that she's in a dysfunctional organization with her coach and all that stuff there. And like 12-second one. And so I don't get it. And so why is she running from the grind? Why is they? I just sent it to you, Keysha.
I know I have to refresh. Will you let me do what I'm doing?
So I don't understand why they ran for the ground right here. This it, baby. This it. Now hit this good, chat. This is what the Fever fans are saying about the game yesterday.
Not something else I want to say. Because all this fucking talk about Caitlyn and her defense. What about the fact that we can't defend the fucking paint and Angel Reese fucking spread our cheeks and did whatever the fuck she wanted today and the other game? You let her have her 2 best games of the fucking season against us. Not something else I want to say. Because all this fucking talk about Caitlyn and her defense. What about the fact that we can't defend the fucking paint and Angel Reese fucking spread our cheeks and did whatever the fuck she wanted today and the other game? You let her have her 2 best games of the fucking season against us.
Pause that. Boy, you white people get mad, boy. God damn.
Why ain't talking about cheeks getting spread? What is it?
White people say I'm gonna write a letter to the editor. That's what white people saying. God damn. That Karen, she is mad, man. She said, man, they doing the odds on us. She said, Angel doing the odds on us.
Shut up, stupid. You was a real stupid dude, man. I don't even know why I was feeling kind of under the weather. And then you come up here with this silly shit in Duval.
They say Angel just F the moment with no Vaseline. No Vaseline. Nope.
She said spread they cheeks.
Yeah. Just like she reminded me of what the movie was, Above the Rim. Remember when he, what I'm saying, giving the boots? That white lady said, hey, giving them boots. She said, Angel said, giving them boots, Aaliyah, your big ass. She said, spread them cheeks, I'm finna F you. You ain't your whole team. You know what I'm saying? In front of your coach. In front of your former coach, John Steadley.
Now hold up. Let's talk about the spread of these cheeks, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the cheeks for just a minute. Okay. The FEMA fans have been screaming to the top of their lungs that they needed another post player.
Yep.
Instead of getting Raven Johnson as another guard. They have been screaming that they only had Michaela Tipson, of course, Aaliyah Boston, and they brought in Monique Billings. They brought in Monique Billings. She is making $800,000. Not that the money matters, but she was brought in and she playing 13, 15 minutes a game, not even a whole bunch of minutes a game. Oh, I forgot about Maisha Hines-Allen. She's a solid post player, but she's undersized, but she lacks in height. She makes up in girth.
Yeah.
But none of these players are the caliber of Angel Reese's, they're not players that can measure up to Angel Reese. The only person that can try to measure up to Angel Reese is Aaliyah Boston, but she is alone in that yard as the big dog in the post yard, and she gets bit on the ankles by Nas and slapped around by Angel Reese. So the FEMA fans are upset about the paint play and the cheat because, even in that game, Aaliyah Boston kind of got in foul trouble because the little chihuahua and the Nas Hillman was biting at our ankles, defending. Nas was actually better defending Aaliyah Boston yesterday.
Yes.
Angel took her some time. It went back and forth. They both contributed to that matchup. Got Aaliyah Boston in foul trouble, and then that left. What did that leave? Duval. That left Billis,
Yeah.
Maisha Hines Allen,
And
and
Timpson.
Timpson, who got abused the game before. So she tried not to put Timpson in as much, but eventually, because Angel was abusing everyone, toward the end of that game, she had to go back to Timpson. So,
And don't forget about Dantas
oh yeah, Dantas came in. Yeah, I forgot all
for a
about that.
quarter.
But Dantas is not. Dantas is a stretch big. She really only shoots threes. The fact that Stephanie White threw Dantas down there with 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 the physicality of Angel Reese, Duval, was that right?
It wasn't right, but the thing about it is this. See, I wanted the title of this live to be "It Ain't Fun Till the Rabbit Have the Gun," and I'm gonna tell you why I say it ain't fun till the rabbit have the gun. Y'all remember when them CC fans was they'll strut their stuff and speak with their chest, poking their chest out. When Angel was on the sky playing with UPS workers, Uber drivers and beauticians, that do help. That's who she was playing with. And it was all fun and game when they were beating Angel head in, and she was the only one that was worth a damn on that team. Now she got a better team. Now the game is even. Now y'all got the same many Hall of Famers on your side that she does on her side. Now let's see, who's the big dog on top. And last two games, the Atlanta Dreams slapped the shit out of both times. And they can't handle it. They crashing out. I went on Brick Center. I went on House of Low Lights, and I don't see no highlights or low lights of Angel. I ain't see none of it.
You didn't see no low lights?
No, none of it. They're quiet. They're like their Twitter got hacked. Nah, nigga, y'all post that shit. Y'all post them bloopers. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about that crazy man? Yeah.
Yeah. Frank, you know what I'm saying? I forgot his name.
Popey Frank or whatever his name.
Yeah, Popey Frank. Bloopies. Yeah, where them bloopies at? Y'all ain't post nothing since that's the last time they post something was when what's the guy name? Isabel Harrison Stone Cold Stunner Angel from the back. That's the last time they post something. Other than that, they been mighty quiet. And so that's why I say it ain't fun till the rabbit got the gun. But speaking, my Maisha is handling.
Yeah, I need you to talk about what you go. Do they have some validity to what the FIFA fans been saying?
Nah. Let the FIFA fans speak on it. But Maisha is Allen, Monique Billings, and whoever else. Now let the FIFA fans speak on it. Pull up that clip, the 35-second one. Yeah, that was the game from Thursday and Saturday. Angel, you did well.
Yes, she did. All right, hold on.
I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Angel. But you know what I'm saying.
Over there slapping people in the middle of the slapping people. Whoever come out there just got slapped.
And while we pulling up the clip, shout out to my boy Kappa in the building. I ain't seen Kappa in the building. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him in a second. I appreciate you, Kappa.
Oh, we saw him last night. He was in the building.
Oh, he here with y'all. Okay, got you.
Yeah, we saw him last night. He was over there. Oh, here we go. I started from the beginning.
Now the black man, he's mad now. Talk to him.
Oh, talk to Pope Black. Come to the other side. Anyway.
And I ain't gonna lie, this is my last thing. What the fuck? What the fuck was you doing? What the fuck was you thinking in your right mind in the front office to go get Maisha Mines Allen? What the fuck was you thinking in your right set of mind to go get her?
Nobody wants to come here.
Every time she set a screen, it's a moving screen.
Parlay, would it kill you to know that that's our best free agent signing, Maisha Hines Allen?
Man, that motherfucker can't give you 10 points on a good night, man. He is not the best signer. That motherfucker can hardly score, man.
Who was a better signing that we got, if we forgot, this year?
One more time.
One more time.
What the fuck What the fuck was you doing? What the fuck was you thinking in your right mind in the front office to go get Maisha Miles Allen? What the fuck was you thinking in your right set of mind to go get her?
Nobody wants to come here.
Every time she set a screen, it's a moving screen.
Parlay, would it kill you to know that that's our best free agent signing, Maisha Hines Allen?
Man, that motherfucker can't even give you. That motherfucker can't give you 10 points on a good night, man. That's not the best signing. That motherfucker can hardly score, man.
Who was our best? Who was a better signing that we got? If we forgot this year.
Pause that. First of all, he sound like me. This ain't person named me, Keysha. I know he ain't person named me, Keysha.
You might be the ops double dipping and shit.
I ain't double dipping. You know, I ain't like some people. You know, I don't do that. Nah, but he sound like me. I'm like, I don't know now. Is he a person named me?
He might be. Why he do Maisha Hines Allen like that?
They say intimidation, imitation is a form of flattery. Is he flattering me?
No, I don't think you should take that as flattery then, because
you know,
being up in there with them might be scary. You
know.
Nah, but they'll find you.
Yeah, they'll find you. They doxing everything.
Thinking you him. No,
don't. Now let me speak on what he's saying. Because somebody said in the little spaces. And they gave him the answer.
Oh shit! What?
Nobody want to come to Indiana. You gotta think about it. Let me tell you why people want to come to Indiana. First of all, Indiana is boring. It's a small town city. They got one great restaurant, which is Elmo's. It's boring. Nobody want to come there. Nobody don't want to come to Indiana. Indiana is not a good city to be living in and shit like that. Secondly, first of all, and secondly, who want to come to a fan base that's known for racism, misogynism, you know what I'm saying, discrimination? You know what I'm saying? Don't just take my word for it. Don't just think I'm just slandering them. Did Asia Wilson say that in the press conference? And she said that in an article when she was like Time Woman of the Year. Did Dejanay say that publicly on Twitter? Did what's your girl name? Alyssa Thomas, she said that in the press conference. So people talk. They know what Indiana is like. They know what it's like to deal with that fan base. And that's not including, and let's be honest, and these players really talk when it comes to them. They see how DeWanna Bonham was done. They see how she was disrespected by that fan base. And they also see how come Natasha Howard, who we thought was washed because she was in that same system with CeCe last year, but having a resurgence of a year this year in a different system. People see that. People like, okay, maybe it's too much CeCe centric. Where they feel like, you know what I'm saying, everything got to be built around her, and she could get away with all the antics and the childish behavior, and they don't never get any criticism. It all got to be everybody else, from the coach to the other players on the team, except her. She don't get any criticism. Who, as a free agent, want to deal with that shit? But you know what? Free agents, and you know what? Twitter spaces, you booger eaters, that's what they are, booger eaters, Keysha. Shit. Yeah, all them booger eaters. Caitlin Clark fans, they booger eaters. You know why? You know what? Yeah, they all booger eaters. They all wrestling booger eaters. You know why? You know why Caitlin Clark act like Angelica from Rugrats? Blame that on Lisa Bluter. Lisa Bluter let her get away with that behavior, and now she have an expectation that everybody supposed to put up with that. See, Lisa Bluter felt her. See, Lisa Bluter old ass knew she was gonna be at the end, and she just said, you know what? Let me just get through my 4 years to get this retirement and get this pension instead of dealing with this heifer. And so now they social promote Caitlin to somebody else's problem, just like they did. You remember social promotion in class, right? Or did you get social promoted? No, you didn't get some. Okay.
But I've seen some do. Yes,
yeah, you know, people get social promoted back in the day. Just, say, so the teacher don't want to deal with that student twice, so they'll let somebody else deal with that student.
Yeah,
and
they
then
just move them along.
Move along. And by the time they graduate, they dumb as shit because they never learn the lessons they supposed to learn from the original teachers that supposed to taught them the lessons. And that's Caitlin. So Lisa Bluter moved their ass right along and let her, act immature and childish and petulant. And now the Stephen Whites of the world trying to unlearn bad behavior. She trying to, get the rod, spare the child. Ain't that how they say it? And so now, she tried to undo what Lisa Bluter didn't do. And now they talking about she need to be fired as if she ain't a coach that got to the semifinals with 2 separate teams in 2 separate years and won a championship as an assistant coach with the the Fever in 2012. And so this is why booger eaters like them, those snot bubbles, them cross snatchers, Caitlin Clark fans, see they do stuff like this. You see how they blame everybody else, and they don't want to blame Caitlin. Even the white Karen saying, "Well, you talk about Caitlin defense. How about with Angel? Angel the F out of Lil Boston and all the bigs down there. We didn't talk about that."
Said. Why you don't want to say it? She said spread them cheeks.
That's what she said. She said, why Angel got to act like she on ours, spread cheeks and, and fornicating these big men. But y'all want to talk about Caitlin defense. And see, this is what's wrong with this fan base. And then they wonder why people don't want to come here. Then they wonder why, like Kelsey Mitchell gonna haul ass. She gonna get up out of there. They already up against the cap anyway. And so they wonder why people gonna haul ass because
Well, at least they know. At least they not delusional on that part because they was in that space and talking about, well, yeah, I know why nobody won't come here. They said that in this space.
Yeah, they said it.
Okay.
And so that's why. So
at least y'all know.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's my point. That's why my point is this. This is why I want to touch on the Fever first. Stop blaming the front office for bad decisions. Stop blaming Stephanie White for trying to teach unlearned behavior. Blame yourselves for entitling and enabling Caitlin to be a petulant child and acting like she's a second grader that's in the OE class. Yeah, OE class. Instead of y'all holding her accountable and raising her expectations for us not only being a great player, but a great leader of women. You know why I know that? Because Jason Whitlock is finally trying to do the same thing. He finally trying to make that woman grow up. But no. Y'all look the other way too many times, and now this woman feel like, hey, this is what you call it, the circle of life. On on Lion King, the circle of life. And so
not the circle of life.
Yeah, circle of life, Keysha. That's on them. So now y'all petulant, booger eating fan bases, y'all got to deal with this problem. Y'all got to deal with the fact that nobody want to come to this team because the way that y'all behave and the people that y'all associate with. And so y'all, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get out the way. Y'all strut your chest when it comes to your attendance numbers, your TV ratings, and your merchandise sales and all that.
Forgot about the basketball, huh?
Now I ain't just forget about the basketball, Keysha. They forgot about all those people that was supporting the TV numbers, the attendance and the fan base, and the merchandise. Some of them are racist. Some of them have bad intentions. So some of those players on other teams, they see that. And they say, why do I want to associate myself and mess with my mental health to deal with a fan base that will mistreat African American women in a league that say that those women supposed to be jealous of that Caucasian woman? Why do those women want to suggest themselves to that type of abuse just for y'all to be satisfied with Caitlin finally winning something, because she never won nothing a day in her life from high school, the AAU, to college, to the W. That's the truth, Keysha. Now speak.
Well, look. I will say this. I will say this. For as for as for
The
as
Boogie
these
Eagle.
yeah, for these Fever fans, they got to decide. Well, let me take this Fever slash CC fan. They got to decide whether they want to be a winning team or they want to be a circus show. Because, but this lady was losing. She was losing her mind up here, and these guys was also losing their mind. But they had themselves. I remember at the beginning of the season, they had themselves deluded to believe that Monique Billings and Maisha Hines Allen was better than Angel Reese. At least that was the sentiment they was given at the beginning of the season. Now that the season has started and they have watched these two teams play 3 straight times, all of a sudden they just figuring out that Angel Reese is probably better than most of the front court players in the league. No, y'all knew that. Y'all wanted to be a part of the delusion. And now you got to see it in real time. And now you want to be pissed off that the team is not giving you the wins that you thought they was going to give you. Because everybody named Mama, even when we heard that, and I don't have nothing, hear me when I say this. I have nothing against Monique Billings. I have nothing against Maisha Hines Allen. I think they are solid players. But let's keep it a buck, right? Duval. Maisha Hines Allen was in Dallas last year. Before that, she was in Minnesota. Both those teams, I forgot what she was before that.
Who
But
Monique Billings
no, talking about Maisha Hines Allen. I said
or
her first.
Mystics?
Yeah, then she was with the Mystics. Then she went to Minnesota. Then she went to Dallas. Each one of those teams kind of, moved on for whatever reasons they moved on from. There were Dallas last year, where Maisha Hines Allen was. Um, it was always stated that they needed help in the post. They needed help in the post, and they were not getting that from as presently constructed from Maisha Hines Allen, and I think it was Leela Rue. Leela Rue was down there in Dallas. Monique Billings was in Golden State. She went there and had a decent season. But before that, she was kind of a journeyman, Duval. She was kind of going from team to team. And she had a good season in Golden State. And I really and truly, I think she probably should have stayed there. But of course, the money came. She played with CC and USA. And that's how that went down. But you can't be deluding yourself throughout the whole season, having your fan base with this narrative that Angel Reese is not a good player. If you were telling yourself that, well, you found out on the 18th and the 20th, and even the game they lost, that they didn't lose because of Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? Even in the loss, they didn't lose because of Angel Reese. They lost because of the philosophy that the coach was employing in that loss. And as slowly as he started to change his philosophy, where he started to go to the post even more, both these two games, I think they scored over 60 points in the post. That's
Yep.
not by accident. That's because Carl Mesco is waking up and he's exploiting the matchups. Because the Fever are weak in the post, and they don't have an angel over there. I mean, Aaliyah Boston is a traditional center. You know what I mean? She's a good player. She's gonna be in the Hall of Fame one day. I
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
Yes.
But the people that are paired with her are not Nas Hillman. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas Hillman is. I'll take Nas Hillman over Billings.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And she's an undersized 4. Probably should be playing the 3 position.
Yep.
So that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna tell you something. before we get off of this. um, Whitlock was trying to tell his compadres.
Yep.
He was. He had a panel full of black guys,
Yep.
and I guess the money must be running short over there for this narrative they've been pushing for the last 2 years. And they were trying to get another YouTuber who we all know to understand that defense matters. I know y'all keep blaming the offense, but the offense itself scored a lot of points. Talking about the Fever, it wasn't the offense; it was that they couldn't stop anyone when it was time to stop. That's the difference between the Dream and the Fever. The Dream can have a bad defensive quarter and still, when they decide to, put the clamps down. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me get to this point, and I want you to listen to Poe Baby they was trying their butt off not to make him feel uncomfortable, but what he was saying didn't quite make a whole bunch of sense. But hold on. Let's listen. All right. Hold on. Go back over here. Right there.
Yeah, I think the officiating has been absolutely dreadful. I thought they said that they were improving the officiating, freedom of movement, all of this stuff. Dre, let me ask you this, because I know you played the game. If you get an opportunity to go one-on-one with someone with no one in the gaps, there's no help, and you get 8, 9, 10 dribbles, how high do you think the percentage chance is of you scoring or at least getting a foul?
Well, if you're an offensive-minded player, then you probably should score with half of that many dribbles.
Okay, so yeah, with half of that amount of dribbles. So if we give you double, you're definitely probably at least going to get to the free throw line. There's so many possessions where the Indiana Fever, and this does go to Stephanie White, where they are allowing players to dribble 8, 9, 10, 11 times in one-on-one situations. There's nobody stepping over and gap, getting dribbles picked up on penetrators, forcing them to kick out. You literally can dribble the ball from half court to the rim one-on-one with no help. That is coaching as well. It's not just the players. Coaching matters. Why is there's no one in the gaps, no one stepping over, nobody's foot faking to get a dribble picked up, nothing. People have their back to the ball one pass away.
Baker.
The Indiana Fever, but you know what the truth is, Jason, and this will be my last thing, and I said it before, they beat up on bottom feeders, and this is what you're going to continue to see with this team. This isn't a good team. It's a poorly constructed roster, so they're going to have their way with the Seattle Storms, the Connecticut Suns, those teams of the league. But when it comes to the legitimate teams of this league, they don't stand a chance, and you guys are 100% right. The Atlanta Dream took the page out of the Golden State Valkyries and the Portland Fire book. If Caitlin Clark is in front of me, I'm going at her one-on-one, and I know there's going to be no help. I'm going at her. You guys are right about it.
Well, you know, the problem with gap line.
Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, the problem with gap line defense to begin with is you can't really play gap defense if you've got a Lacia Gray or Ryan Howard standing on the perimeter getting ready to shoot. But that's not what I saw. The problem wasn't, you know, somebody being in the gaps when they was taking Caitlin Clark off the dribble last night. There's different kind of blow-bys. That's what Maurice was talking about when you put the ball in somebody's hands and they play like James Harden and Kyrie Irving and just dribble it to the air goes out. And then there's what we call straight line blow-bys. I saw straight line blow-bys. I saw people putting the ball on the floor one time, breaking their shoulders and getting to the rim. And, I mean, even in the clip you were showing earlier, I mean, they're just putting the ball on the ground and they're going straight by. There is no help for that. You can't get that far in the gap to try to help stop somebody. This is a pride thing. If you can get up on your defender and make them go east-west for one or two dribbles, okay, then you can get help. But if they can go straight north-south off one dribble, there's no help for that. And that's what I was seeing last night. I don't think the Indiana Fever are poorly constructed.
I do.
But go
They
ahead.
they are an offensive juggernaut. They can put up 100 on anybody. Their problem is they can't play defense. So, you can take some of the offense off the court and get better defenses, and then the offense is going to be lacking. But guess what? In order for you to get better on defense in Indiana, you got to take the main attraction off the court, and that ain't happening.
Duval.
Yep.
That young man with that YouTube channel wants to make it all about coaching for the defense of the Indiana Fever. But like this older gentleman was telling, there is no help for somebody getting blown by.
Nah. They're
Go
called
ahead.
skill and talent. But we know that Caitlin Clark is lacking on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't realize that. And see,
The Clarkies can't realize it.
It's clowns like him that, what I'm saying, that make excuses and enable her bad behavior. But I watched this show today and yesterday. And him and his other partner, they finally had to bend the knee and say, yeah, Angel spread them cheeks.
I got more of it now. No.
I'm saying they had to admit Angel spread them cheeks.
Don't tease me with a good time, because I got other time stamps. But I was in the essence of your time. I ain't want to take all your time, but I was like, yeah, they talk about she spread them cheeks, but I'm going.
Nah, go ahead, continue to play. So what I'm saying, we good.
I think it was like maybe at the beginning. Hold on, maybe at the 3-minute mark. Hold on, let me see.
Okay.
I was like, oh my God. And because he was this dude in the middle, at the bottom middle, he got contempt for, because he's still on that other side.
Yeah.
Let me see, Will. Okay. I have a time. Okay, let me mark off what I did play. Hold on. Let's see what they talk about.
And that's what that reminded me of last night. Charles, your reaction to Maurice and me.
Well, I think Maurice is partially right, but he's missing a point on this. They have to have her in the game at the end. I know she can't score, but the problem is not scoring for Indiana. Indiana shot 50% from the field, 56% from the field last night. They shot 47% from the free throw line. From the 3-point line, and they shot 29 free throws on the home court, and they lost. The problem is at the other end of the court. I talked to Jason at halftime of the game last night, and I said, hey, Ryan Howard, when she gets the ball in her hands, she is saying to herself, okay, Caitlin, if somebody named Caitlin is standing in front of me when I get the ball, the offense is over, I'm taking off. And Jason made a good point. He said, I see something different. He said, I think all of the Atlanta guards are saying that. So I started watching it, and, Alicia Gray, Pow was even, I was shocked when Pow took one, off a pick and roll and hit a 3 on it. But, they were really having fun with it. And it's not personal. It's just them saying, you can't guard me, I'm going to take advantage of it. And to prove it's not personal, whenever the Australian girl, I forget, I can't pronounce her name.
They didn't even play in the second half. Yeah.
Yeah, she's number 20 for
He's talking
Atlanta.
Whenever
Caitlin Clark sees her, Caitlin Clark says, no, sweetheart. You're not Ryan Howard. You got to guard me. And she gets bucket after bucket. She gets the offense. I'm going. So the Atlanta guards were actually going at her. Make no mistake about it. You see the one play at the end where Ryan Howard goes one-on-one and she gets to the basket and she's doing a Russell Westbrook, you way too small on the way down the court. Yeah, they were, and it wasn't a selfish brand of basketball, because at one point they put up on the screen toward the end of the game, the Atlanta starting 5 had 17, 17, 17, 17, and 16. And I don't know if I've ever seen a stat like that. And make no mistake about it, they were picking on Caitlin on defense, especially Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. And that's the problem with the Indiana Fever. They were up 10. Caitlin gets in foul trouble, gets that 5th foul. Then they cut into the lead and tie the game. It's 93 all. When it's about 3 minutes to go, and I know I've been in this situation. I know how Stephanie White was feeling. Jeez, I gotta put her back in. I can't. I mean, she's too good of a player. I can't not put her back in there. I gotta put her back in there. And I think the reason that Caitlin didn't shoot the ball down the stretch because I don't think Caitlin Clark is dumb by any stretch of the imagination. She saw what happened. She saw, wow, they just cut that lead. They just cut into that lead real quick while I was on the bench. I can't go in here and do something crazy and be the reason that we lose the game. And I thought she passed up a couple of shots that she would normally take, and she put the power forward in a bad spot by throwing it to her.
Well, the other thing, if she's as smart, as you think, Charles, she would have figured out, like, hey, it's my defense. They're playing better defense without me. They're actually getting stops. We're getting defensive rebounds. And Steve, sounds like you want to jump in. Go ahead.
Duval.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this.
I don't know if they sipping some new Kool-Aid. I don't know. Keep going.
I'm gonna say this, and if we can move on to the Atlanta Dream part of it.
Yeah, we can.
Bottom line is this: there's a flawed, misconstrued misconstructed team, and it's not because the people in charge don't know what they're doing. It's because their fan base ran away people that would even want to play for them. And sometimes even money can't buy peace. And so when you got people like Moniece Billis, who, you know what I'm saying, who they thought was better than Angel Reese because they bought into that USA qualified hype. You know what I'm saying? She had a couple buckets. But yeah, we needed somebody to burn some of the minutes. We couldn't burn our real players that going to the Olympic World Cup. You know, so we couldn't burn them out like that. So somebody had to get a couple of burn. Even Kiki got a little couple of burn. But you know what I'm saying? But like they say, Keysha.
I do got one question before we get off here. Before we get off of there, I got one question for you though. So did the Fever lose because of execution or coaching?
Execution. Because this is what I would say. And I'm going back to what I was about to say before you asked me the one question. They always say everybody better than Angel until they have to play Angel. And that's when they get a hard dose of reality, like, no. There's levels to this. But the reason why I say it's execution, Keysha, the reason why they're losing is because of this. Stephanie White has proven that her system works. But if you got a player that fighting against the system because they only want to play one way, how can the system work? So that's on execution. Because in order for her system to work at its maximum finest, you got to have buy-in. And if your player, Caitlin Clark, your superstar, your franchise player, don't want to buy in, then hey, there will always be this battle of, you know what I'm saying, battle of the guard when it comes to how to control what the future of this team is. And that's just the truth. Because we seen this same system work without Caitlin.
Right.
We seen it work with Kelsey Mitchell. We seen it work with Kelsey Mitchell at the head. First team All-WMA, just like Caitlin was. We seen it, her being at the, you know what I'm saying, getting the big chicken at the table. We seen it work. She as a Caitlin, still want to live in, you know what Caitlin is? Caitlin is the old fat white guy that still want to live in his glory days with his homecoming jacket from 40 years ago. That's what she is. That's what she is. She's the fat white guy that want to still live in her glory days with the homecoming jacket. You know, we knew that fat white guy was working at the steel mill for 40 years. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she still want to live in her Lisa Bluter days. And she don't want to adjust. She don't want to make tweaks in her game for her game to match the system that has proven to be effective, that has proven to be a system that could achieve greatness. That's not on Stephanie White. That's on Caitlin. And Caitlin got to grow up and be a better woman because of it.
My last question.
Mm-hmm.
we're moving away. Do Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell work on the court?
They work on the court. They bring back on Christy Size. Because Christy Size allowed Caitlin to run that Lisa Blue system. And that's when her and Kelsey Mitchell was at their best. But
you
Stephanie,
sure?
yes,
Kelsey
I'm
Mitchell
sure.
was at her best last year without her.
That's true. But I'm telling you said, would they work together? I was saying, when they worked together, when they was at their best, when both of them was at their best working together, is when Christy Size said, hey, go ahead and run the Lisa Blue system. That's when they worked together.
You think at this particular time, because you know it's hard to go back, you think at this particular time, Kelsey Mitchell can go back to that?
No, because Kelsey Mitchell out of there.
That's what I'm.
Kelsey Mitchell, see what time it is.
Do they have a chemistry to make this thing actually work, like in real time right now?
Not with this system. Not with this system. And not because the player's not talented enough to make it work. Because you got one player that don't want to buy in. And if she don't want to buy in, it's always going to be a little clunky. That's just reality of the situation. Like I said, it's no different than, I'm going to relate this to, I'm going to talk to my women because they can understand this when I'm going to break it down like this. It's like in a relationship. If you got one person that's doing all the effort, they're pouring in all the effort into the relationship to try to make it work, and the other person, man or woman, is just being, nonchalant about it and not really caring about how the relationship go and where the future of the relationship can head big picture, it's going to look clunky. It's going to look forced. It's going to look, out of sorts. Because you got one person buying in and one person's not buying in. And you cannot have anything to meet at its maximum potential if one person buying in and the other person is not. And it's clear as day, Kelsey Mitchell will buy into that system because she know that system worked for her. Caitlin Clark is not buying into that system. And so that's where, the bumping of the heads coming in there between Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark. Matter of fact, if you think I'm playing, show that clip with Kelsey, with Caitlin Clark talking to Stephanie White.
Another thing is this. I'm gonna tell you this. Kristen Size ain't coming back.
No, she don't want that. She had enough.
Yeah, she not coming back. She not. She will be a fool.
She sound good on that.
Yeah, she good on that. I don't think she would do that. So hold on, let me get back.
She said I'd rather coach on Bethune-Cookman College. Sound good.
I think she actually overseas.
I think she in Canada. She coaches the Canada team.
Yeah. She like, I'm done with that. So that would never come back. So here we go. You talking about this, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
Job all season long getting to the paint.
Steph.
Phenomenal job all season long getting to the paint.
Steph.
Phenomenal job all season long.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Now look at that. Now before the game started, she hugging the woman.
Yes. Because Caitlin is a PR. She PR conscious. Do you know how I know that? Because remember that pregame interview with Malika Andrews?
Mm-hmm.
And she acting like everything all peaches and cream. She acting like their relationship is like Angel Reese and Teaspoon. But her actions on the court say otherwise. Look at this shit. This is a petulant child.
She act like that anyway with anybody. She act like that with Blue.
Yes.
And she liked her.
Yeah, she liked the Blue because Blue let her get away.
But what I'm saying is she used to act like this with Blue. So that's not really showing you that she don't like Stephanie White.
Okay.
She liked this with she liked it. Remember, I watched college. She acted fool with Blue in practice and during the game.
Yeah, we showed the clips. I know that. But between
I don't know if you can tell whether she liked her or not from this because that's her. What I'm saying is it's her.
Well, I'm going to put it this way. This is why it is an issue. Because at some point you gotta grow up.
She ain't ready.
And so yes, even she acted like that with Lisa Blue, and I believe she did because, like I said, we showed the clips that she acted like that during the game where Lisa Blue had to sit down and yell at her ass. But still, at some point, you are a professional. You can't keep acting like a 12-year-old child that got mad because she couldn't get no popsicle from the ice cream truck. You can't act like that. And so when you acting like that with a professional basketball coach that's shown that she can win at the WNBA level, you know what I'm saying? How does that relate to the rest of the team? When your star players acting like this, what did that say to the rest of the team that's looking at this?
They saying mature,
yeah,
which they probably already know.
They saying, well, she's saying fuck Stephanie White. I need to say fuck Stephanie White.
But they don't. They listen to Stephanie White. She don't want acting like this.
Yeah.
Name me the player that's not listening to Stephanie White other than Caitlin Clark.
She the only one. But I'm just saying that's the message that could be sent. Because yes, they all listening now. But who knows how?
And that's the spark of this is the reason why she's not a great leader. Because they aren't following her.
No, not at all.
Matter of fact, a lot of times, and just hear me out, bro. A lot of times Sophie Cunningham be going off to the side, looking at the wall, while Caitlin is being goofy ass. She's not joining in. She's not backing up. She just kind of, my coach is talking, now Caitlin's talking. I'm just going to look at the wall.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's not like Sophie scooting over going, yeah, Caitlin's right. No. So that's, I get where you coming from. In normal scenarios, the leader acting like this could embolden the rest of the team. But in this case, I don't. Aaliyah Boston is her babysitter. She babysitting her, and she done toned down her antics a little bit. I think she kind of know what it looked like by looking at her. She didn't ratchet them up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she still look. I'll put it to you, Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston acted plumb fool with Christy Sides.
Yes, she did.
She didn't. She don't act like that with Stephanie White.
Yep. Now, this is what I will say because I really want to move on to the fever on the dream part of the situation.
Go ahead.
Now, a lot of those players not acting like that with Stephanie White, but they are treating her assistant coaches like that. Now we can't say Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin, and maybe one more is treating her assistant coaches like that. They maybe ain't doing it to Stephanie White, but they doing it to her assistant coaches, which is just as bad. Because you should respect all adults when it comes to coaches and coaching staff. Not just the head coach. All the assistant coaches as well, the equipment managers and whoever else is associated with the team. You know what I'm saying? So, again, this is an issue. Especially when this woman is trying to teach you how to win at the highest level, but no, you want to live like you playing in your college days. And it don't work like that, Caitlin. Grow the fuck up. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I agree. I'm just telling you that I don't know what she's doing, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, it makes me very hard to believe that if Caitlin Clark didn't want it, because a lot of people in the chat was talking about her being a coach killer, I'm finding it very hard to believe that Stephanie White would still be on this journey with her if Caitlin didn't want. We can't in one breath say she run the Fever and she the franchise player, and then in another breath say, I don't know, Stephanie White just negated her power. For her to come out publicly for her coach, she didn't do that for Kristen Sides.
No.
She let Kristen Sides crash and goddamn burn.
Yep.
She didn't step up for her at all. Even when Lynn Dunn was fighting against the establishment to keep Kristen Sides.
Yes.
She got rid of Lynn Dunn too.
Yes, she did.
And the minute somebody said something about Stephanie White, she went on record. First time she actually went on record for somebody. Because most of the time she just let people crash and burn, let the narrative just crush them. She didn't do that for Stephanie White. She could have. She could have been real quiet, Duval. She didn't. Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. And then, like I said, we can move on to the dream side of it. I think the difference between those two. I think she likes Stephanie White better. I don't have no.
Oh, game winner. Sorry.
No, I know somebody hit a game with her, but no, it's not that she don't. I know she likes Stephanie White better than Kristen Side. She had more of a relationship with Stephanie White than she did with Kristen Side. Let's be honest about that. But I think the reason why she's speaking now and try to calm down the noise because now for the first time, Caitlin's popularity is being questioned and waned because of her behavior. People that used to just cheer on her basketball acumen and the way she plays, now she's not playing at the level that people had the expectation of her playing. Now they notice all the other things that's wrong with Caitlin, and they can no longer look a blind eye to it. Caitlin hearing the noise, her people hearing the noise. So I think for the first time, she got to get out in front of, say the noise that's being made about her, and she having to, let's just say, calm down the fire by, saying, speaking out and trying to diffuse whatever issues that's people saying publicly about her and, saying Stephanie White relationship. Because now it is a coach killer category if Stephanie White, for any reason, decide not to come back after this year. Even if Stephanie White says she's not coming back because of health reasons with her mom and stuff like that. I know she got some off the court stuff, right?
Yeah.
Even if that's the case, people gonna still blame that on Caitlin. So now Caitlin is trying to get in front of it. So her brand and image don't take a bigger hit if Stephanie White was to step aside after this season based on her situation. Because like I said again, Caitlin is brand conscious more than anybody. There's a reason why Caitlin says stuff the way that she says stuff when it comes especially about the black women that came before her and stuff like that, because she's trying to kill the noise. She know that's not good for her brand. That's all.
We about to move on, and I agree with you to a certain extent, but she's not completely brand conscious, and I'm going to tell you why. But she'll stop acting a goddamn fool on the court in front of the cameras.
I think she can't help herself. I think when it comes to that, she just can't help herself. Sometimes it's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're a crash out queen.
Look, her mask slipped too easily, Duval.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
But think about what's your girl name? Skylar Diggins. When you're a crash out queen, that's just what you do. She crashed out last night. But like I said, we gonna get together.
Check them out. Hold on. Let me get to the money before we move on. Hold on. She needs to stop crashing out to you. Thank you, Felicia, for the $5 super chat. She said, we tried to tell them if they ever give Angel a real team, they will see what she could really do. Candace, I guess ATL chose Angel over a lot. Yeah, poor Candace Parker. She just, them takes of hers is getting more and more sad and pathetic. Thank you, Live, Laugh, Love, for the $2 super chat. She say payers are no longer paying payees. All right, cryptic. All right. I understand. Oh, all right. Let's get to our girls. Yeah. Well, Duval. So what you saying? What you was trying to say in all them debacle you was talking about? Is the dream just a matchup night for the people? Because Duval, they said old Trinity said after today's game, the entire Atlanta Dream starting five is averaging double figures in scoring this season. Atlanta is getting 75 points per game from its starters, the second highest mark in the W, trailing only the Minnesota Lynx at 76.1. No other team is receiving 70 plus points per game from its starting five. Mm. Maybe they just ran into, a juggernaut. Maybe, I guess, they said Angel was a role player. So I think they saying that's Maisha Hines. Allen, is that what they saying? They saying Duval, but hey, man, I'm with you on this. And so, with all this going on, when Bree Jones decided to come back,
it's gonna be a hard conversation.
Where you throw her in at? So, I don't know, bro.
But yeah, I'm finna start with the Atlanta Dream part of the conversation. Shout out to my boy Kappa.
What Kappa doing?
I don't know. I kick his ass though. But shout out to Kappa. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get whooped by Kappa.
Yeah, I know. Atlanta Dream finest. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta Dream finest. He's the original. OG, triple OG.
My money on Kappa. Go ahead.
Yeah, you might be right. Now, when it comes to Angel, see, people, clowns, and dumbasses laughed at me when I said there was a path for Angel to win the MVP. Did I say that?
You did earlier. Before the season got started, yeah.
Before the season got started. My video's still on Full Court Trivia. Y'all want to check it out?
They said you was cursed.
Yeah, they said the Lulu. That what they were. Okay.
They said they said something was wrong with you. So
yeah,
that you was sniffing that glue.
Yeah, they said that I'll be in a stand page. That's what they called me. But I'm gonna show y'all something that's ironic. Y'all know Eula around this time before the All-Star break, Angel Eula averaged 12 and 12. Before the All-Star break, the last 2 years, she averaged 12 points and 12 rebounds around the All-Star break. She's 15 and 12. I'm gonna tell you why that matters. All Angel gotta do is get 4 more points a game and get to 19 and 12, and she would be the exact same numbers that my girl Jacqueline Jones had when she won the MVP. And if she was to get to that number, 19 and 12, I will assume that the Dream would be in first place. And if Ryan Howard and Alicia Grace stay at 19 points a game, who you think gonna get the credit for this team being in first place? If all three on average the same amount of points, but one average 12 rebounds a game and playing defense at a top 3 level in the league, this is why I say what I said. Because at the end of the day, I know what this woman is capable of. And she showed it yesterday. She showed that she has taken her game to a high level. What she hasn't done yet is shoot the ball at a regularity. And I hope that she shoot the ball at a regularity, because if she does that, it's over for the league. I promise you that. But yesterday's game, she flexed her dominance. She showed why she's Angel Reese. She showed why, you know what I'm saying, she is a force to be reckoned with. She showed why she is the head of the scouting report. And I'm not saying that because I'm being some giant of fan page. I'm saying that because Drago, the Portland coach, said it. Tyler Moore said they did a drill before, the game. against the Sky where he had 2-3 people crashing the boards in drills in pregame? Ain't that true, Keysha?
Yeah, that's what he said. Every time.
That's what he said. You don't do that for somebody that's a role player, but I guess, okay, let's keep it going. I think Sherry Reeves also said that. She's on top of the scouting report. Mm-hmm. That's why the last 2 years when she got into the All-Star game, she didn't get into the All-Star game because of fan vote. We felt on that. She got in the All-Star game the last 2 years because of coaches vote. Because the coaches know what they scouting when they turn to individual players and their excellence. And what Angel showed yesterday is this. Even when she's not the first option in the offense, she's still going to get hers. And I'm glad that Angel turned into Chicago Sky Angel. You said, what I mean by that? Let me tell you what I mean by that, Keysha. You remember the first part of the year, she was shooting maybe 8, 9 attempts a game. She might get 11 on a good day, but around the 8 or 9 attempts, when they was being 3-point heavy, what happened in that Fever game probably was the best thing that happened to Angel. Because Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray shit the bed. Angel ain't get her attempts. They still try to play that same style of play that they've been playing all last year. And Smecko said, no more. I taken enough of the beat. And he switched her game plan. He switched the game plan, did he? And so now he had plays that ran for Angel. And you know what I mean by that? Those plays where what you call that? Jordan Kendall, you know how she bounced the ball like at the top of the 3-point line? And let Angel go and get it, and then she drive to the hole? That's a play that's designed for Angel because he wants Angel to face up. But, you know what I'm saying? This is why she is playing at a high level. Show my clip where Angel playing defense, please.
Hold on. All right. Hold on a minute.
You got to be ready, Keysha. You got to be ready any time, Keysha.
How the devil am I supposed to know what you about to say?
Because that's why you got to be ready any time.
Nah. You are tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe slap you around in front of your people.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you. But I will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so funny.
Nah, we don't want to see Harry. We right there. So let's bind it for the beginning. You know why Angel's a top 3 defender in basketball?
You ready?
I'm ready. Pause it. Pause it. That's it. Pause. Bring it back. Bring it back. I told you bring it back. Keith, I told you pause.
I ain't hear you over the people talking.
Play and pause it. Pause it. Y'all know who that is, right? Y'all know that's Kelsey Mitchell, one of the most unguardable players in basketball. The same player that had both of Papa ankle broke. She broke both of them, Keysha. How the hell that happened, Keysha? How she broke both of them?
Don't do it.
Yeah, she broke both of them.
Don't do her like that.
She had to do that, Keysha. But this is
that girl ankle.
both of them. I'm surprised she could still walk. You know what I'm saying? I thought she needed a handicap stick after that, but that's okay. This is probably one of the fastest, not the fastest guards in basketball. Now keep playing.
Don't do it like that. Okay, here we go.
Into the paint.
Oh.
I mean, that's the kind of attention she is going to get because of her
emphasis
on the board.
Here is Mitchell.
Oh.
Mitchell on the clock.
Oh.
By Reese.
Yeah. Pause, Keisha. Yeah, baby girl, you have every right to smile. Because you and Fee, the only two that could do that, that could guard 1 through 5, that could guard. She guard Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Monique Billis, or Money Shines Allen, whichever one you want to use, and Aaliyah Boston. That's kind of generational, right? But what I know, Keisha, I know she a role player, right?
You don't know it.
Yeah, role.
Fine.
Yeah, role players don't supposed to do that. Role players don't supposed to have generational type talent. She the best rebounder in the history of the league. She one of the best defenders in the history of the league, not history of the league, in basketball today. That guard 1 through 5. That's a role player. Okay. No. Let's show her rebounding Ackerman. Because she broke records yesterday. So get out of this. And let's
she broke records yesterday?
Yeah, she broke records yesterday. Yeah, she broke records. Right there. You passed it, right there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all this fucking talk about Caitlyn and her defense, that we can't defend the fucking paint. Angel Reese spread our cheeks and did whatever the fuck she wanted today.
That would never not be funny. Who put that audio with that girl?
I don't know. But you play it one more time, Keysha.
All this fucking talk about Caitlyn and her defense, that we can't defend the fucking paint. Angel Reese spread our cheeks and did whatever the fuck she wanted today.
Y'all need to be stopped.
Get out of that, Keysha.
Talking about them cheeks. Lord.
Get out of that, Keysha. And not for a week, say send her that, say after hours. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Keep going until we find our clip.
What clip you looking for now?
The clip where she broke the rebound record.
She broke the rebound record?
Yeah.
I thought we had already.
No, right there. See?
We just looked at that.
No, we didn't. No, we did not, Keysha.
They all look the same. Okay.
Can't finish Reese for 1,000 career rebound. The fastest in WNBA history to reach that plateau.
You're a hater.
Oh, that's a gamer. That's a gamer, Keysha.
Can't finish Reese for 1,000 career rebound. The fastest in WNBA history to reach that plateau.
That's what a gamer look like. That's what a gamer look like. That's why I love Angel Reese. That's why she's my favorite player. She don't fear nothing. She ain't afraid of shit. She'll fight her mama if it means, say she got to win. I promise you that.
Don't follow your mama now. You'll get messed
She'll
up.
follow mama. Ain't that some mama-in-law right there, ain't it? In that little gold right there.
I'm not sure if that's that boy mama.
Yeah, that's a mama. That's the mama.
So what the boy mama look like?
I know I should look. They show too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating, but they show too much. And that's him over there. But anyway, yeah, that just showed you. She did that in 79 games. In 79 games.
Yeah, she missed a lot in the first 2 years. So.
Because she wouldn't miss no games in the first 2 years. She probably did that halfway in year 2.
Yeah. Cause she missed. I forgot how many she missed the first year, and then she missed, with that Chicago debacle last year. All that shit went.
Nah, when they tried to suspend her, she said, "I'm taking PTO. Y'all got it." She put one on them. She said, "Nah, I'm taking PTO time. Y'all got it."
Well, I'm gonna debate your point.
Go ahead.
I agree with you that Angel Reese, her numbers, if she get them numbers up, well, scoring up, rebounds is already there. But if she get them numbers up, I think she can be in the MVP conversation. But I'm gonna tell you, I think she might be fighting against her own teammate.
She might be.
Which is Ryan Howard, because Ryan Howard got her points per game since Adrian joined this team. 19 points a game. Last year was 17. All right. Rebounds down a little bit, but we know why. From 4.5 to 3.8. Well, she got the monster in the paint. So that's okay. Assists, 4.6 to 3.5. Well, she got another monster that can help distribute the ball. Steals, though, is up 1.5 in 2025. It's 2.9. It's almost 3 steals per game. That's almost like what Gabby was doing last year, wasn't it? Wasn't that Gabby? When that Gabby Williams was
Gavin Williams, yeah. She is at 2.5 at the end of the year.
something like that, yeah. All right. So now only 1.4 turnovers a game. Last year she shot 37% from the field. This year's currently she's shooting 42%, 42.5 from the field. And from three, she was shooting 32% last year. Now she's shooting 37.9. And at the free throw line, 85% free throw shooter in 2025. Now she an 87% free throw shooter.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference gonna be.
While playing more minutes.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference gonna be. The difference gonna be is this. Yes, her scoring is up a little bit, but the expectations of what Ryan Howard was viewed as a player was already there. Angel, if she increased her scoring, now she's taking her game to a level that people didn't expect her game to be at. Especially on a team like this. They thought her scoring was going to go down. There were people that thought Angel was going to score 8 and 10. 8 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. Now they Delulu, and they say they on that they scissor. But people thought Angel's numbers was gonna go down because she was on a better team. In other words, they thought that the reason why her numbers were where it was last year and year before because she was on a team where she had all the opportunities to score. She was the only option. That's what they tried to convince the masses that she was just stat padding on a bad team. So they tried to assume that once she got on this good team, quote unquote, her numbers don't go down. But her numbers went up. And if her number continued to go up, now she has seen the expectation even beyond what people really thought of her. And when it comes to defense, yes, Ryan Howard raw numbers are better than Angel when it comes to steals. But what Angel got is not only the film, but the moments. The moment where she had game winner defensive plays that they could go back to and say, hey, this is what changed the team around because they had a reputation last year of not closing games. That's not the reputation of this year's team. All the games that they need to close, they closed. I think they 4-1 in one-score games, I believe. 4-1. Angel got 3 defensive game winners in those games. And so, at the end of the day, Angel got the media on her side to make the votes to get her into the MVP conversation or win it. Because there's 2 people that got they own contingent of media. Caitlin Clark got her contingent. Angel Reed got her contingent. So she got that part. She also got, like I said, exceeding the expectations. Because if your mentality or your expectation of Angel that her scoring was going to go down because of being on a bad team, and then her scoring went up and went the opposite, now you see what people even thought that you was even capable of. And most importantly, this, again, she is changing the perception of the Atlanta Dream. Last year, like I said before, they had a perception of Angel Reese being this, not Angel Reese, but the Atlanta Dream in general being this team that cannot close in close games. That's no longer the case. And she plays a big part in that because of how she's viewed as somebody that displayed toughness, have a great motor, relentlessness, and is viewed as a dog. Something that Ryan Howard is not viewed as, and something that even Alicia Gray is not viewed as. So all those things go help Angel more than Ryan Howard in the same situation. Some of the voters can cancel them out.
Ryan Howard gonna be in the same position that Kelsey Mitchell was in last year. She's not gonna have all the fanfare, but she might end up having the numbers. Kelsey Mitchell was an MVP candidate last year with 20 points a game.
Yes.
1.5 rebounds a game. 2 assists a game. She was shooting 48% from the field. 35% from 3. And and she's not known as no, in 2025 she was shooting 45% from the field and 39% from three, kind of like Ryan Howard. But she's not known for defense at all, but she was in the conversation. And she don't have the fanfare, and she's not one of those people that had a favorite, but she had the numbers.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference is gonna be, and then I'm gonna get.
And also had Ryan Howard had this before you go. What Ryan Howard does have, same thing Kelsey Mitchell had. There were a little bit of spotlight on Kelsey Mitchell because of who on the team.
Yes. But
so now Ryan Howard has the same spotlight because of who on the team.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'm going to tell you what's going to really close the case for somebody like Angel. And I'm going to remind you of last year. Remember when it was a foregone conclusion that Fee was going to win the MVP? The whole year it was a foregone conclusion that Fee was going to win the MVP. And then Asia went on
at the beginning.
Even at the All-Star break, even after the All-Star break, but until she got hurt, it was a foregone conclusion.
No, Asia team wasn't good until the All-Star break.
No. I said no. Fee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fee was on that trajectory until the All-Star break because the Asian team was not good.
No, that's true. And I'm talking about even after.
Remember they ran it off like 16 straight?
Yeah, I'm going to get to that, Keysha. I'm going to get to that, Keysha. I'm going to get to that. Let me get to that. Even after the All-Star break, it was a foregone conclusion that Fee was going to win the MVP. Fee got hurt. And Fee had to miss, so I want to say 3 to 4 weeks, right? With the ankle injury or something like that.
No, Fee didn't get hurt to the playoffs.
I thought Fee had got hurt. She had got Google last year. She got hurt last year, and she had to miss some games. She did. She had to miss some games. I remember that.
Okay.
Google that. Just confirm it for me.
You talking about got hurt during the regular season?
And the second half of the regular season, she had to miss some games. I forgot what she missed games for, but she had to miss some games. Asia went on a winning streak. Fee came back. What gave, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but what gave Asia the MVP, remember the last game they played head to head, and Asia dominated Fee. And the tide completely turned from Fee getting that MVP for the first time to giving the Asia the MVP again.
Are you saying if Angel dominate Asia? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is it's about moments. And when these voters vote for the MVP and stuff like that, they remember the moments. And Angel got a couple moments that people will remember where they could say she's the reason why they would start winning these games that they was not winning last year. That's what I'm saying. It's not just about the raw numbers. It's about the moments that people want to remember. And Angel got a couple moments that's helping her case. Now, who knows, in the second half, Ryan Howard might have those same moments. And then now that's a cross-out. And then, then now we're having a new conversation.
Well, here's the thing with what you're saying. Yes, Fee did get hurt in the, I don't know if it was the middle of the season.
Yes, that's All-Star break. I remember that.
Or somewhere where she missed like 8-9 games.
Yes.
And her team was winning without her, right?
Yes. I remember that, yes. Because that's when they got decent A. Remember they had got decent A close to the deadline.
Her team was winning without her.
Yes.
So if the roles come down to it and this team do you think this team as presently constructed could win without Ryan Howard like they did with Fee?
They can win some games. They can't win the championship. No.
Yeah, we were saying over there with Fee but then again, you got to factor in their coach. The coach is a good coach, but
yes,
I think that kind of hurt Fee in those conversations. in my opinion.
It coincided with Asia having her second half surge, because that what she
and
had went
Asia
on.
had her second half surge.
Because she went on like, I want to say 12-game 30-point streak, and then Angel stopped there and made her had like 17, and that's when the 30-point streak ended for Asia. And so so to go back, this is not an indictment on Ryan, but like, yeah, they can win some games without Ryan being there, just like they can win some games without Angel being there. This team is constructed enough where if they miss one of them, they can still win. Because like I said, remember, they almost beat the Aces without Ryan.
Yeah. So your question is, what is your stance? You're saying that Ryan shouldn't be in MVP talks at all?
No. I'm saying that if Angel numbers
because all I said was she might be battling her own teammate.
Yeah, I agree with that. All I'm saying is what gives Angel the lead, in my opinion, between the two. Mm-hmm. What would give her the lead between the two? If Angel get her numbers up to the same amount of points per game that they are, because they both are at 19 points a game. If Angel could get her numbers up to 19 points a game.
No, Ryan Howard is there already.
Yeah, she had 19 points a game. So is Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray's at 19 points a game.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, if Angel get her numbers to 19 points a game, right? She also got, like I said, what would get her the lead over Ryan Howard. You know, they'll be battling for votes as teammates, and I even add Alicia Gray in this conversation.
Correct.
They all will be battling for votes, but what will help Angel is, like I said again, Angel got the moments. Angel got the media contingent. That's Team Angel. And most importantly, Angel got the exceeded expectations.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no. So if you got misconstrued by that, then I apologize. I apologize to the chat and I apologize to you, because I'm not saying that Ryan Howard shouldn't get in the conversation or even Alicia Gray shouldn't get in the conversation. What I'm saying is what would get Angel the lead over those two. If she get her points up to 19 points a game, like where they at, is those three things that I listed.
And it depends on this media, because these media members are.
They also hate Angel. Yes.
It's a two-edged sword, because some of them, are statistic people.
Yes.
And Ryan Howard is going to fit that statistical that they can point to. Oh yeah, she's stealing the ball 3 times. Same argument you could have for defensive player of the year.
And I said,
like with Asia Wilson, they always look to her, her blocks.
Yes.
I mean, hell, Lana Smith was defensive player of the year. Yeah. I don't know what's going on currently, but she was co-defensive player of the year last year. And a lot of things that they pointed to was her statistics. You know what I mean? So
yes.
It just depends with these media members. And she's not one of those fan favorites. She don't have nobody, And now we're starting to question whether she was just a product of
the system.
But she's always in the mix she was always in the mix before currently.
Yes.
She was always in the mix for defensive player of the year. She ain't got no fanfare.
No, not at all. But I think what helped like Alana Smith, and then remember Fee won the defensive player of the year the year before. And the reason being because the Minnesota Lynx is always ranked number 1 or number 2 in defensive rating.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about stat geeks, that's what the stat geeks look at. They look at the analytics, and that's what helped the Alana Smith and the Fee Carter, because they always say, okay, who's ranked top 2 in say team defense, and who the best defenders on those team defenses, and that's how a lot of times they get into those conversations. But like with the case of, like I said again, even when you say they go to the stats with say with Angel, yeah, they could go to Ryan Howard 2.9 steals a game. Yes, that's impressive. Don't get me wrong.
Before you say that, do you know Alana Smith won Defensive Player of the Year? She had 1.3 steals and 1.9 blocks.
Yes. Not impressive. She wasn't even lead the league. Nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I said, they remember the media people told us. Remember the media people that we had on, they told us, they say they look at team defense and they pick out the best player on the team defense.
And which Minnesota was number one, but what was the Dream last year? Were they number 2?
Dream number 2, but nobody was in the conversation for a reason. But number 1 was Minnesota. And then Asia had her surge, so they really started looking at Asia numbers and stuff like that. So they put her in the conversation because I think her team defense was like 8th.
Right.
So that's why I said, but again, see, Asia helped my point. Asia got her media contented people. They're gonna always ride for her. They're gonna make sure that, she is spoken for when it comes to her narratives and everything else. So it just like I said, a lot of things plays into it. Because even as of right now, I think Angel is like top 20 in like 4 or 5 statistical categories, including blocks, steals, number 1 in rebounding. I think she's 20th in scoring. And I think she's outside of 25 in assists. I think her assists had dropped because she didn't have many assists lately. So she's slipping on that. But she's, she's in top 20 in those statistics. So that helps Angel as well. That shows that she's a well-rounded player. And so like I said again, but it's not even a conversation worth having unless Angel make that surge.
Yeah, and who have now? Of course, they got Asia Wilson, but number 2 is Paige.
Yes,
and number 3
was 11 Mile. Oh, okay. I thought they had 11 Mile. Oh, you talking about the scoring?
Oh no, as far as MVP.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because they had 11 Miles up there at one point.
Yeah,
but I think she kind of like
they have it there.
But I think she had it like at one point they had it like at 2, but
they got her
like,
behind Caitlin.
But I think like she had last 2-3 games that her game kind of fell off. So it's like so now people start to wonder, okay, is she getting that say now the film is on her and say people are adjusting. So anyway, let me move on. Let me move on from Angel. She had a great game yesterday. Speaking of Ryan Howard, let me talk to Ryan Howard. She had a great game too. On flaw I got at Ryan Howard yesterday was Caitlin was really getting the best of her. Yesterday. Until they made the switch to at least Jordan Kendall, which is, I think, Jordan Kendall the best defensive game out of the season. But she did a good job on Caitlin in that 3rd and 4th quarter. But she, I don't know for what reason Ryan Howard was getting the best of. She was getting the best of Ryan Howard yesterday, which is a rarity because Ryan Howard is a great defender, elite defender. But she did a thing yesterday. She played great. I want to say Alicia Gray, she played great yesterday too. Like I said, she had her struggle with Kelsey Mitchell, but then like in second half, Angel started helping more, which helped Alicia Gray. So she did great. Now Hillman was player of the game in my opinion. Like I say again, because like I say again, expectations. We expect her to just like have like 6 or 7 points and to play like a role player. We expect her to play like the role player that they try to accuse Angel of being. But yet, she played way above expectations. And I gave her player of the game. I gave Nas player of the game. She played great. And she did a great job on Leah Boston. I appreciate that. Pow, she came in and hit 3 threes. I liked that. I think if Smecker was smart, he would play her like that more and stop playing her like a point guard. It's like Keysha, if you notice this, they treating her like they treated Van Lith in Chicago. It's like they try to make her something that she's not. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of making her a point guard where she got to make decisions, not to say she's turning the ball or anything like that, but I think it affected her scoring. I think she needs to be somebody that just catch the ball and get buckets. And I think So I still think they need a backup point guard. Just have her just come in for Alicia Gray. And she could be somebody that could get bucky. Because, like I said, you can have Bo Lace come in for Ryan Howard at the 3. And still, you know what I'm saying, have your rotation. But, you know what I'm saying, I think she played well in the role that they had her in yesterday. I think Smeckel should have keep her as like a scoring guard instead of trying to make her like a backup point. Who else? Jordan Kettle had a great game. 12 assists, no turnovers. This is the beneficiary of her learning how to pass the ball to Angel and Nas and stuff like that. Now her assists going to be up. And now she going to be in those conversations of best point guard in the league very soon. If she keep it up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because she already scoring, 11 points a game? And she got seven assists a game. So if she could get that assist up to like 9, which is very possible, especially with the firepower that she have around her. You know what I'm saying? Now that's gonna be a conversation of, you know, is she gonna be one of the best point guards that people are talking about now? Is she gonna start being the category of not Alicia Gray, but Chelsea Gray and Olivia Miles, and even Caitlin for that matter? Because, yes, Caitlin got the 9 assists a game, but Caitlin got all those turnovers. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said again, she's playing well. At least yesterday, yes. Bo Lace is playing well. Bo Lace is she's doing her thing. It's like she's starting to really feel comfortable in her role. And so, like I said again, this team going to be well-rounded. Once Bree Jones come back, like I said, that's going to be an interesting conversation. And who knows how she gonna handle that? Do she feel like it's gonna just be status quo? Was she gonna just feel like she could play the way she played last year? Or do they say, hey, you might be on minutes restriction, or you might even coming off the bench? And so, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like it's gonna be very interesting how they treat, you know what I'm saying, Bree Jones when she come back. Because like I said, that could be some ego involved. Do you agree with that?
I think Bree Jones probably not going to have an ego. I think she's going to go wherever coach tell her to go for the simple fact that she knows she coming off of injury and she needs to ramp back up. And I think she's a smart vet. I mean, I could be wrong about her personality, but I think she's a smart vet, and I don't think she want to mess up the chemistry if they got chemistry. But she wants to make sure that she takes some of the matchups that Nas just simply have a hard time with. Because when it comes down to the stretch, come down to these series in the playoffs, in my opinion, that's when they really gonna need Bree Jones. And I think they'll be able to navigate that. Remember last year, Smeckel was able to navigate when BG got hurt and come back, you know, and you didn't see any animosity or anything like that when she didn't come back into the starting lineup. I'm just remembering last season.
Of course.
BG didn't stay on the team, but you didn't see any dust up or anything like that. So I think him as a coach, I think he's good enough with his player relations that he can work through. Some coaches are just good at that. They can work through saying the right thing to their players to let them know that they're really needed. It's just that we just trying to get you back into the flow and not mess up the flow. That's especially however long the win streak is going to go on. So I think he's really good at player relations. That's what I get from Carl Smeckel.
Yeah,
he's really good at that. So I don't think he's going to have any problem bringing Bree Jones back in, because he knows how to navigate those waters. What do you think?
Yes, and I think that would make a great coach. It's not just about the X's and O's. It's about how can you massage these egos. Hell, we got to think about, is he telling her to take her time so we make sure she's completely healthy instead of rushing her into the lineup because how the team is playing? If that's what's happening behind the scene, is she taking that well?
And don't want to re-injure her.
Yeah.
You know?
And so that's what I'm saying. So is she taking that well? Because the competitiveness in her is saying, this team is playing great. Not say great without me, but playing great. Like it's really like it really look like it could be something special. And a lot of times, like you said before, and I will agree with you on this, sometimes the competitiveness in a person say, man, I want to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Even if she's not fine, she like, well, I feel fine, I feel good enough. And Sneko's like, we want you to feel 100%.
But if she's a basketball head like I'm one, she can clearly see there are times during the game when they really, really need her.
Of course,
like,
yes.
So if she has the basketball IQ, I think she has.
Yes.
There are times in the game where Bree Jones is sorely needed. It's just that this team has been able to overachieve without her. There are some games that if Nas wasn't as tenacious as she is, they probably would have dropped because a person could have kept. That's when it comes down to heart and pride. A person could have kept coming at that matchup because we saw it. Everybody saw it, But especially in the first loss to the Fever.
Yes.
They probably wouldn't have dropped that if Bree Jones was on the team.
Oh, I can see that. Yes, because like I said again, because what I'm saying, they because you're right. Reason why I say I would say that I agree with that because Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray, they still ain't go to their psychiatrist yet. So they ain't go to their, you gotta go to these sports psychiatrists. And so they ain't go to their sports psychiatrists at that time. So they, so they played scared. And Angel and she felt like the Will Smith man, like, I'm in this bitch by myself. What the hell? And Angel had to cuss everybody ass out. I mean, y'all got fucked up. Just Chicago Sky again.
You see what the difference that happened in the Sky than what happens on a dream. Bree Jones was hurt and she had every game.
Yeah.
Vandersloot disappeared.
We didn't see Rakia.
We didn't see her. We didn't even see her to the end. Talking about Vandersloot. End of the season when they started talking about Fire Jazz.
Yeah.
That's what we saw.
Also, she came from that suite and came down to the floor. No, before that, Keysha, let's keep it honest. We ain't start seeing her again till Angel went on that streak. That's when she told, say JP to go get on Uzon. And Uzon froze her ass out.
And then we found out, she is here. She up there in the suite.
You sweet. You free shit.
Instead of on the sideline with her teammates. It's like, wait a minute, she up there. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, nah, you doing too much, Angel. You doing too much. This is my team. And so, but yeah, it's just like even Rakia, she's not around the team right now. So
now, I just heard that Rakia just had her surgery a couple of days ago. So I don't know.
She had the
she might can't walk and all that yet. I don't know.
When you get them on knee surgery, they got to wait till the swelling go down.
Yeah, before she can getting out and about with the brace and all that. Take a couple of weeks.
And so, but yeah, it's just like going back to Bree Jones. It's like I said, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting how they play this. Because like I said again, it could go one, two ways. Like I say again, you believe that he has, he has the post of the locker room to how to navigate those waters.
Yeah, I think he does.
I do too. Because if he didn't, this shit could have went south.
Because just think about the personalities he got in this locker room.
A lot of them quiet.
I mean, you got one. Being quiet is not always a good thing. You got one who's aloof.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell she thinking.
Yeah.
And then you got one that's just so bubbly.
Yeah.
Alicia Gray. Good morning.
Now, I thought you were talking about Papa because she's the same way.
She the same way.
She probably more bubbly than Alicia Gray.
But Alicia's always fine. Hi, good morning. Do you want some coffee? Okay. And then you got Ryan Howard sitting over there in the corner, like, oh, she's so happy all the time. But I like her.
Yeah, she on that stuff.
Right. So it's like, and then you got the rookies in there. Then you got Papa, who's like sugar on 10. She just jumping off the walls, and she's a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot going on, and then you got Nas kind of in the middle. just trying to navigate, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Angel, who's a big personality.
Yeah.
So
the celebrity.
Yeah. The one that's out there with her damn Maybach or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So now you got all this you trying to do. And he been cool, calm, even with the Angel fan base. He still get up there and say his spiel and on about his business like he's somebody's daddy. Anyway.
And then you got just to tell you about Angel. It's like then you got Angel the celebrity. Well, you know what I'm saying? She coming with her own bodyguard and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? So you feel like you and the president of Michelle Obama. And like, damn.
I put it to you like this. Do you he up there on the Barbie video I showed to the chat on the other channel? I'm like, hi Ken. What the hell? So I think they cool. I'm just saying, I don't know if he's fronting. I don't know, but it's working for this locker room. I'll put it to you like that. So,
yeah.
And Bree Jones always looks happy and talking to teammates, and she don't look disgruntled.
No. She talked to all of them. She talked to Angel and what you know what I'm saying. She talked to talked to everything. She be in the huddles. They make her feel included.
Yeah, sometimes she be over there just putting her hand on Angel's knee like it's gonna be okay. It's all right.
She do give them weird faces at times. I'm talking Bree Jones. Like she be asking herself, what's going on?
Oh Lord, Kappa said they're gonna be dressed in all black for Izzy tomorrow. Don't do that. All right, we got to.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
we gotta get to the next topic.
Yeah, but go ahead. Before we get to that, I'm gonna show something to prove your point.
Yeah, we gotta get to the next. Y'all hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, chat. Please hit the like button. Yeah, before we get to, we're gonna get to the. I think we're gonna talk about Chicago Skies next.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the chaos that erupted in Dallas. I mean, I'm a Dallas fan because that's my home team, but I am still a Sky fan because I'm rooting for Camila Cardoso because she was a part of Twin Towers with my girl Angel Reese. So I was torn yesterday, Duval.
Mm-hmm.
I was torn. I'm a Page fan. I'm a Cardoso fan. When they got together with Angel Reese, and it was a lot of drama that happened at the end of that game. But what you want me to show before we get to that?
Now go ahead. I gotta find it first.
Okay. Well, as we know, I'm gonna pull up. Hold on one second. The Chicago Sky lost again. They are 4-11. They lost 92-93 against the Dallas Wings. Mm-hmm. It was a heartbreaker. They lost by 1 goddamn point. Duval, it was controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down the stretch, that call that was made on Camila Cardoso, I didn't really
questionable.
See it. It was questionable. So they went to the line, and then it was another call. It was a 3-point attempt, I think, by Page. A lot of people were saying it's questionable. But anyway, the rest were a little questionable, and it came down to the wire. And a lot of people was in my Players Club live chat saying that Skylar Diggins should have took the last shot. She did not. I forgot who took the last shot. Was it Azare? Either way it go.
Yeah, Azare tried to do it off the tip end.
Yeah, she tried to tip it.
Yeah, she tried to attempt to tip it.
A lot of people in the chat were saying, Skylar Diggins is the leader of this team. She should have had the last shot. She should have took that responsibility, but no, it ended up with Azare. Camila Cardoso had one of her best games of the season. I give y'all her stat line, 26 points. She came out aggressive. She did everything Duval, we told her to do. She 26 points, 10 and 13 from the field, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks in a losing effort. And she got really, really emotional after the game. And so did another player, got really emotional. But
you got those clips. Now, before you go there, because I'm finna prove your point that you were talking about, I'm finna send to you right to your Instagram right now. And we're going to play this real quick and move on. It's in your Instagram.
I do want to say one other thing.
Go ahead.
Camila Cardoso and Sydney Taylor, the youngsters, they balling, man.
Yes.
Everybody else, y'all gonna get this work. Go ahead.
I sent it to your Instagram.
Okay.
So, and play it at the 5:12 mark.
Is this the Fever versus the?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Well, I say 5:18 mark. 5:18.
Hold on. Gotta get through the commercial.
Goddamn. You two gotta make money regardless, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna just let you run around here and talk about what you want to do. Yeah, no. Hold on, let me. They're like, nah.
So watch. I'm gonna tell everybody. So you got the 5:12 mark, right? 5:15. Okay, I want everybody to watch the Atlanta Dream bench. Not here. You gotta get to it. I'm gonna tell you when this coming.
Good fit, especially over the last couple of weeks. As Boston can't quite finish it.
Oh, you trying to slow-mo it? Right here.
Slow-mo it.
Right here. Now look at the bench. While this play is going, look at the bench. Because you don't see exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, I might have went too far. Okay.
Yeah. No, look at the bench.
To be the best rebounder on.
Pause it. You see where Alicia Gray is at?
Alicia Gray. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, right next to Bree Jones. Now watch what she do after this shot go in.
Oh, yes.
Ain't that what you talking about? Goof ass.
To Atlanta run.
Yeah.
Plus the foul. That'll be no. And I think Atlanta really.
I might have went too far. Hold on. Oh, it's too. Yeah, I'm too far. Okay.
Angel Reese is tracking to be the best rebounder on.
She already up. You leave my Alicia Gray alone. That's what you do. You leave my Alicia Gray alone. She groovy, she quirky, and we love her. You know, good million. But anyway, we're gonna go to some sad stuff because let's go. Look, Camilla she got fouled out.
Go ahead, play it.
What Leah Rue has brought. She is, as Cardoso, just what Leah Rue has brought.
Damn.
She can't take this shit no more, man.
Do you got the end of the game clip?
Oh, I can go get it. Hold on, because just like you got these highlights. Chicago Sky versus Dallas Wings. Yeah, she got fouled out on that question. I mean, it was a questionable call. I don't know, y'all. Let me see if I can find it right quick. All right, no, it's in the last 3 minutes.
It's his last second game.
Hold on. Oh, you want the last sequence of the game?
Yeah, it's the last second of the game. Because they're going to show her.
Okay, I'm going to go all up. I'm going to go
Yeah.
back to like the 1 minute mark. Something like that.
Okay.
10, 13, 12. Yeah. Because it's just highlights, so it ain't gonna be too long. Yeah, Po Baby was destroyed. Okay, here we go.
Your eyes on Agumba Wale and Beckers and quick trigger action.
The two exchange the handoffs. Giroud is at the screen. Beckers steps into the three. And she was fouled. What a 10-second.
Do you agree with that foul?
Yeah, she bumped her. I wouldn't have called it, but she bumped her though.
Let me see. Let me go back a little bit. Okay.
In and out dribble. Taylor, the rookie for three. Oh!
Damn, she cold.
Shot for the
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on Agumba Wale and Beckers and quick trigger action.
The two exchange the handoffs. Giroud is at the screen. Beckers steps into the three.
You see what I mean?
Natasha Cloud bumped her. Yeah.
And she is in the landing space. They real picky about that. You know what I'm saying? People, blame Ray Allen. Cause Ray Allen used to injure like Kobe ankles and stuff, and Bruce Bowen started doing that, so they start calling that landing space. You know what I'm saying? Because players used to injure people's ankles just doing that.
All right. Okay, I agree with you. Let's keep going.
And she was fouled. 10 seconds remaining. Stevens sets the screen. Diggins bounces it. Turned it over. Sheldon saves it.
That's a bad turnover in that moment from Skylar Diggins. Let's keep going.
Sheldon, though, rises up against her former team. Can't get it.
She missed it. Yes, she did.
So a lot of people was saying that they blame this loss on Skylar because in that moment, I'll go back a little bit. She turned the ball over. She's a veteran. Because think about it. Cloud fouls Paige. Cloud is a veteran. She fouls a 3-point shooter. And then here comes
seconds remaining. Stevens sets the screen. Diggins bounces it. Turned it over. Sheldon saves it. Sheldon, though, rises up against her former team. Can't get it. Stevens, no. One more chance.
And Broclaw was hollering, there's a foul on Nazarene. And I told her, I said, they're not going to call that foul in that moment, Broclaw. Not with the scrum at the end of the game.
They're going to let it play.
They're going to let it play.
Let that play through.
So then they finished on. Now short.
Let it play through. Right there. You see how she crying again? That's why I want you to play that through, because I want you to show that part. Then you still got stuff that I showed you after the game.
Yeah, that baby, she can't take it no more. She can't take it no more. She just can't take it. She just...
It's too much.
It's too much. She just can't do it no more. But
do you got the after the game, the clip I sent you? Or do I need to send it again?
Yeah, hold on, I got it. Hold on, let me get out of here, y'all.
We're gonna show some real crash out.
I hope, and I also got a clip of Tyler Marsh, his goofy self.
You talking about the lead left on red?
Yeah, because it was funny to me. It was funny to me. You not gonna tell me you try to leave stuff out. I ain't leaving it out. He told me they left him on red. Meanwhile, Natasha Cloud.
You got the other one I sent you? Because I got two on that's like that. Cause I got one for a different angle.
One.
Yeah, that one. I got.
Right.
Because that's a different angle I got you.
People were still hollering Dejanay until.
They said, oh, Lord.
Okay. Ooh. We love you, Dejanay!
It was hollering Dejanay.
We love you, I'm glad I'm recording it.
But you can tell that's a black person. God damn.
I'm glad I was recording that.
We got a culture where you can't snitch, but you can record the hell out of shit. You know, like, God damn. She was so happy that she recorded that.
She was. She said, "I'm glad I was." Okay, and before we talk about, let me get Tyler Marshall's goofy ass being on red of her. Before we start talking about it, the Chicago Sky is on the brink of disaster. We gonna talk about it real quick. But yeah,
Yeah.
y'all seen Natasha Cloud was not liking whatever that was over there. People was hollering for Dejanay because she played that two games. So I don't know. But hold on, here we go.
We send all of them in. Every game, we send all of them in. We get left on red. We send them directly. Text messages directly. We don't get responses. Yeah.
How long do you think you guys will send in?
We send all of them in. Every game, we send all of them in. We get left on red. We send them directly. Text messages directly. We don't get responses.
They don't like you like that, brother.
They leave Tyler Marshall on red.
They don't like you like that. What a
Well,
game.
not for the week. What he's saying is he sent in plays where his team, the players get either fouled or fouls that were called against his team that were not fouls. And it's a foul, and he's sending video footage, right, Duval,
Yes.
to the league, talking about the refs, and he's saying they get left on red, they don't get no responses. While Duval talks a little bit, I'll try to find the whole clip, but that's the gist of it. He was talking about the officials. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Why y'all do Tyler Marsh like that? Tyler.
I would say this. While you trying to find this
Wait. Hold on. Let me listen to this right quick. I got more. Hold on, y'all. I'll give y'all some more context before we open. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not right to be happy about his pain. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. That's what it was. Calls always seemed to not go our way in crucial moments. It was a foul. It was a clear foul, and we deserve that. We send all of them in. Every game, we send all of them in. We get left on red. Directly. Text messages directly. We don't get responses. A foul.
He was basically talking about as the rate getting fouled. And like I said to Broclaw, they're not gonna call that foul in that moment. They're gonna let them play it out. It's been my experience. That's what they do. And then he says the league leave him on red. So the ball.
It's no different than a Hail Mary in football. They're not gonna call pass interference on a Hail Mary.
No, they're not. Usually they don't.
No.
So,
it has to be egregious.
Hey, is the Chicago Sky on the brink of chaos? That's the question.
Before I answer that, pull up my clip.
Which one?
The second one. I ain't gonna say the name. The one you asked me before, I said no. Then you asked me about the other one, I said yes. So the one that you asked me first time, pull up that one.
Oh shit! Here we go with this.
Yeah.
Well, here I go. I'm gonna hope, chat, that this is what he looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It might be some earth. Oh wait.
Hold on. Go back. Now pause it.
Hold on.
No.
Pause it. Now go back. Go for the shout. Shout out to my girl Camilla. Now play it.
Lord, you ain't no good.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris. Was my manager.
Play it one more time.
Fucking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents. Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris. Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry? No. And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball. No crying. Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris. Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry? No. And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
Stop that shit. Now that was very stupid telling Camilla in that goddamn locker room. Cause we're crying out there because they already think we're a bad organization. Shit.
We know you are.
You confirming it, Camilla? Cause we know why you crying. You don't want to be there no more.
No, she don't want, no. That baby want to be free.
Free her. So she said, stop crying out there, shit. You wait till you get in the locker room and do all that crying. Don't be crying out there embarrassing us.
No, that baby was crying.
You crying because you don't want to be there no more. Shit, I get it. We can't trade both of y'all at the same time. It's going to take a little time to trade you and Angel. We had to get out of there first because she was a malcontent and a fan base to be. But you have to wait. So ain't no crying. So, if this team on vertical collapse, this team already collapsed. And AC Side Child, if he was in the chat, I'd tell his ass he owed me an apology. Cause I told y'all they was gonna win 12 games.
Oh,
and they read on pace with what games they was gonna win, like I predicted. And this team is dysfunctional. This team don't have a future. Let me tell you, chat, how much this team don't got a future.
Do
you know, chat, in 2027, they don't even have their own pick. They got a pick swap. And then they don't got a second round pick in that draft. Do you know in 2028, they don't have a first round pick because they gave it to J.C. Shelton? They thought J.C. Shelton was worth a 2028 first round pick. She didn't get a first round pick in neither of the other two trades that she was involved in, from Dallas to Connecticut. But Washington got their dumbass, Jeff P., to give up a first round pick for J.C. Shelton. And she not even the best player on their team. Sydney Taylor is worth a first round pick. That heifer ain't even worth a third round pick. And they rob this fan base, I'm talking Chicago Sky fan base, of any hope in the future. Yes, I changed it to 20 games. T. Camilla when the team was healthy, but once Rakia Jackson went down, I went back on schedule. I said 12, right back on schedule because I was right. And so, either way, this team got no future. This team ran by a player that's clearly out of her prime. Like I say, they crashing out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to show that the clip, the other clip one more time, you'll see Skylar Diggins crashing out. She taking off a uniform, mumbling. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, Tasha Clyde kicking stuff and all
we
that.
Gonna stay right here and be in this moment with Tyler Martin.
Yeah, I got
right
you.
here.
But yeah, they on red. They again, at the end of the day, it's just
I'm not supposed to be laughing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
nah, it's just like I said, at the end of the day, it's just like this. This team is poorly constructed, and this team don't have no hope whatsoever. This team traded away they superstar and they A-list celebrity because they couldn't handle her saying that she wanted better players. Now, if Angel Reese was on the same team that's constructed right now, they would be a playoff team.
Yep, I believe that.
They would be a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with somebody with a Sydney Taylor caliber, how she scores, they would be a playoff team. So all the thing the girl wanted y'all to do was get better players that don't get Uber drivers and beauticians and you know what I'm saying, and daycare, you know what I'm saying, nannies and you know what I'm saying, teammates.
Duval, I just want to get into your soliloquy for 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't play Bantam yesterday. Keep cooking.
Now they ain't play that beautician. They said, I seen enough shit. You go in there and you just getting cardio and you ain't even losing weight. What the hell we playing you for? You can go to Planet Fitness and do that. Nah, you can't do that on our basketball court. You gonna sit your ass down. That's what they told her. And so again, they traded away their hope, their only hope of winning because their feelings was hurt. And yes, Sydney Taylor gave them slightly hope, but that hope only gonna last so long when they have to trade away Camilla because they need to get a draft pick back because they trade away their draft pick for wrong people. And so it just, this team on the verge of collapse because this team is ran by incompetent people that act like they from Stetsonville and they don't know how to construct a roster or conduct themselves like a professional organization. That's not on Angel Reese. That's not on Camila Cardoso. That's not on Sidney Taylor. That's not even on, you know what I'm saying, the Chicago Sky former past players of 2024, which is like Dana Evans and what's your girl name? Isabel Harris and all of them. That's on Chicago Sky as an organization for years. Run their basketball team like a mom and pop organization instead of like a professional franchise. That is on you, Sky, not on those players. You got it, Keysha.
And why nobody went over and consoled that baby and talked to her? Why was Camila Cardoso sitting there by herself, Duval? Why nobody ain't used some leadership and went over there and talked to her and say, hey, I know you're emotional, you know, but maybe we shouldn't do these in front of these cameras because you know what the narrative is going to be.
I got your answer.
Go ahead.
Because they don't care about it no more. They finna get out of there. You know why I know that? You know why I know that, Keysha?
Why?
When Sydney Taylor when she missed her game winner against the Liberty, there were people that went and consoled her.
That's true. They did.
But nobody went and consoled Camilla. Why is that? Is they already thinking Camilla's out of there?
I don't know. Because there was a whole bunch of people went over there and
Sydney Taylor, they went all they
when she was over there crying about missing that shot, they went over there to her, but they left Camilla in that chair by herself, trying to put that towel over her face.
They said the village raised the child when it came to Sydney Taylor. But Camilla, they said, nah, you on your own. on my own. Why? I don't do it. I don't do that Patti LaBelle, but you know
Please
I don't got
do
it. I don't got it tonight, Keysha. I don't got it
Don't
tonight.
do it.
I also break it out. I don't got it tonight, Keysha. But I also break out that Patti LaBelle. I'm telling you.
Don't break out that Patti LaBelle because that baby. Look, I keep saying baby. I'm sorry, y'all. That young lady was sitting on that bench by her effing self, trying to figure out what happened to her life. You trying to figure out what happened and how she ended up here.
Now they saying that E will say something to her. They must be talking about. Remember you got the highlight clip of that game of last night where they show her crying at the end.
Okay, yeah, I still got it. Why? They say E will say something.
Yeah, I think they talk about that clip at the end of the game. That at the very end.
I hope she did because that clip that we saw, because somebody should have said something to her, they was running over there to Chennedy Carter. To your point, multiple people ran over there to Chennedy Carter.
Yes.
So, okay, hold on. Here we go. Back to it. Let me see if I can see it at the end. Okay.
Diggins bounces it, turned it over. Sheldon saves it. Sheldon, though, rises up against her former team. Can't get it. Stevens, no. One more chance. That's the game. Dallas, a miraculous comeback. And the wings soar through the sky. Late in
Nah, she didn't say shit to her. She just looking shocked.
She didn't say shit to her.
She didn't say shit to her. She told Camilla, "You on your own. Why?" And I ain't gonna do it, Keysha.
Stop crying.
I ain't gonna do it.
You killing me. Yeah, I'm going to turn down my mic. You shit. You almost broke my eardrum.
Yeah, I might do it. Yeah, I had to hold it on.
I don't know, man.
I think the team just know, hey, man, Camilla's finna be out of there. Because they gotta get their first round pick back. They gotta get their first round pick back. And the only way that I can see them getting their first round pick back is trading somebody to value. And she the only one that got value because they ain't finna trade Sydney Taylor. Because like I told you, she off the table. She shown too much. They finna ride that out. Because they already see him playing with her, and if you get her and Rakia Jackson and get another big man in that 2027 draft, like a Matty Booker or even somebody like a Michaela Williams, with gas. That's what they thinking. Because they already probably feeling in their mind that Camilla is what she going to be. Yes, she had these great games against Dallas, but it seems like that's the only team that she really played well against because they don't have big men. But all these other teams, she hot and cold. They don't have no consistency with her. They still don't know what she really is. And so they might feel like they might let us trade her now while she still got value before we find out what she really is, and then we can't get nothing for her. And so I think, so to answer your question, yes, this team on collapse because I just think this team, one, they not living up to expectations. Two, they don't have no direction or future how this team gonna operate. And three, they know that even if they fire Tyler Marsh, how much better Tremor gonna be over him? Because there ain't nobody worth a salt gonna want to take this coaching job.
Yeah, I think they're on the brink of people cussing people out. Tasha Cloud can't take it no more. She tearing up the Dallas Wings equipment. I don't know what that was about.
Not me.
And then Skylar Diggins is already talking about ex Tyler and husband. So and Camilla Cardoso is crying like this was the playoffs or something. It just speaks to the pressure that these ladies is on. And all that stuff they claimed was being revamped and gonna be better and all that stuff they was talking about. Just seems like more of the same. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see when they come back out. I do agree there was some questionable calls down the stretch, but you know how we say you can't let it get down to the last um, play of the game. You just can't let it get down. The youngsters was playing very well. The OGs. I mean, Skylar had 14. She was 4-10. She had 6 assists, but that bad turnover in the waning moments of that game was not good. There were times where I think they went back to Cloud, who was 10 points, 3 of 10, instead of bringing Sydney Taylor back. They only played Sydney Taylor 25 minutes. They played Cardoso 29 minutes. I don't think they understand that they best players on the team need to play like starters play. Azrae Stevens played 28 minutes and gave you 8 points. She was 3 of 11.
Speaking of Azrae Stevens, she just say rebound is not a skill.
She rebounded this game. She had 8 and 11.
But she ain't rebounding when it counted.
No.
So maybe
Will had 4 points.
Maybe it's more of a skill than you think, Azrae. That's all I'm saying. Maybe more of a skill than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe gotta reevaluate your words, young lady.
And during this game, I mean, Paige was struggling. They needed to capitalize, but you couldn't get the veterans to come along with the youngsters because Cardosa was she could have probably went for 40 last night if they'd have just she was a mismatch, because Alana Smith is in a Batman mask. A.Y. Kua is too light in the ass. That's chocolate drop. And Jessica Shepard was getting bumped off the line. But when it came down to the second half, Jessica Shepard turned it on. I don't know, man. I think they on the brink, but they probably, like you said, they probably gonna trade Camila Cardoso. And maybe she didn't heard rumblings of all the stuff that's going on, the hit pieces. Maybe all that stuff just came to her head. So.
Yeah, I know she seen that hit piece. Cause that's when she had her worst game. That game, I remember watching that game, she did not care.
Mm-hmm.
She did not want to be there.
So now, she probably talking to a sports psychologist too, and he encouraging her just to, get through it, gonna be okay. Try to audition for other teams by playing well. But it's hard for a young player to get through that. Everybody ain't mentally strong like that, so
yeah.
It's just one of them things, man. We're gonna get on to the next thing. Yeah. Hit the like button, chat. But it was a good game. Hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button. The last thing is this. And we ain't gonna spend too much long because we've been out here 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta get out. I got a question. Duval. What's going on with Chennedy Carter? I know they say she been ill, but you know how Sky fans when you say that to us, we like, yeah, she been out 5 games because of illness. Duval. Now I did get a quote tweet that Becky Hammond said, because they played the Valps today. And they beat the Valps. Put belt to ass to the Valps today. Chennedy Carter has missed 5 games ever since that incident with Easy Fudd and all that crazy stuff that was going on online. This is what Becky told the reporters, because they asked her. Becky Hammond says they'll probably get Chennedy Carter back this week with the Liberty Tuesday and Wings Thursday on deck, but we'll check with her to see how she's feeling. Dana Evans is ramping up her program. Will hopefully return to the court by the end of the month.
Let me tell you something, Keysha.
Go ahead.
Ain't no illness in the world where you miss 6 games. Because she missed today.
Yeah, she did.
She was questionable and then it went out. Ain't no fucking illness in the world. I don't care if you got House of Virginia, because we House in Virginia. We can't say what we want to say.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make you miss 6 games. Keysha, this is a soft suspension. And they can't come out and just say it's a suspension because everybody got to get protected in this situation. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Kennedy gonna go with the illness excuse because again, she can't say that she ruined the 4th team because of her behavior. Becky Hammond, she had to make up an illness excuse because I'm pretty sure people had told her behind the scenes, hey, getting Chennedy Carter on your team was a mistake, and she don't want to look wrong. So everybody pride in the way when it comes to this situation. But ain't no illness in the world that make you miss 6 games. This ain't COVID. What illness that she got that she missed 6 games, Keysha? And she was hurt, they would just say she was hurt. That would have been the better excuse. Becky, you should have just said her hip was still hurt. She had a setback. And nobody wouldn't, nobody wouldn't be questioning anything. But when you use illness, come on. What illness that she got that she missed 6 games? Tell me, Keysha.
I'm with you, bro. I find it very hard to believe that an illness will keep you from playing basketball for 6 games.
6 games because she missed today.
Yes.
So you talking about you missed 6 games. That's equivalent to like basically 2 weeks of real time. Because we got to think about the space between those games. And I'm just assuming every other game they playing. So, So again, I don't buy that she's sick. I buy it's a soft suspension. Y'all can believe me, y'all cannot. But I have every right to speculate based on what was done in the past in the same situation.
Hey man, Duval. Sick 1 game, got the flu or something, or food poisoning, or sinus infection, allergies. So maybe I can see you saying 1 game, hey coach, I can't go, I got this, I got that.
Keysha, I don't mean to interrupt you. We don't keep going. They say we lying about the 6 games. So pull up the chart again. They finna call us no lies.
Why we gotta be lies when it was on TV, chat? Y'all crazy.
See, y'all dumbasses. Y'all just say stupid ass shit.
When
we show y'all proof.
Why would we lie about that? It was on TV.
And that was yesterday. And today is the game. Today was a 6 game. Chat. Can y'all do math? Or do we need to bring Hook Don't Find His Work for me again?
I don't get why people think somebody. Why would we lie?
So it's the team line. So if you think we lying, then the team line. Because the team put out 5 games of illness.
They the one put it out. We didn't. We just talking about it.
And today is the 6th game because they played today. Is that right, Keysha, or let's so tripping?
They played today.
So 6 games. And they put today, because it had questionable last night, and today they put out. She did not play.
She didn't play. I don't know.
No, they did not say injured. Illness. No. Read the screen. Can y'all read?
It's on the screen.
Can y'all freaking read? It's on the screen.
Bree Jones.
Illness.
Bree Jones, this was on TV during the freaking game. All we did was take a screenshot. Bree Jones has been out 15 games. Knee. Chennedy Carter been out 5 games. Illness.
Today, illness.
Sabrina Ionescu, 12 games just returned.
Back injury.
Fee Collier, 16, out ankle.
If she was hurt, if she had a setback on her hip, why they just wouldn't use hip injury?
Yeah, they would just say injury. They wouldn't say illness. How you have an injury? How do you have an illness with a hip injury?
Chat, y'all ain't making no damn sense. That's why we don't really respond to the chat like that at times.
No, I'm not gonna keep arguing with that shit.
That's like I said. I'm not gonna argue with the team. The team said illness. So if y'all got a problem,
I didn't say it.
If y'all got a problem, don't call us liars and shit. Call Beckham a liar. She the one that said illness.
Yeah, I'll go find the press conference, but Becca Hammond is the one that said it. We got it from her.
Matter of fact, you just read what she said in the press conference when it comes to illness.
Maybe they need to hear it from her.
God damn.
Yeah,
Y'all tripping. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't finna read none of y'all say no more. You know what I'm saying? I said what I had to say. I
don't have time.
I'm
just wondering what the hell is going on, because y'all got to stop always thinking somebody trying to get back at Kennedy for what? She done won out. We talk about Bree Jones being out all the time. None of y'all get sensitive. Crazy.
And all of that. They got a history of using illness with Chennedy Carter as an excuse to sit her down. Chicago Sky did the same thing twice, where she had to use the same hospital picture twice to explain her illness, that she missed 6 games for Chicago the second time and 1 game with Chicago the first time. But again, we lying. We got something against Chennedy Carter when all of us on this network root for Chennedy Carter because we know she's a great player. But we also got to recognize that she put her foot in her mouth at times, and sometimes because of the sensitivity of what she goes through, they have to massage it in a way where she don't crash out emotionally because of it. So maybe they use illness to save her reputation because they don't want to feel like they be the reason why she don't get an opportunity after she leave the Aces this offseason. But they use illness, not us. It's on the screen. That's on TV. So unless the WNBA is lying, unless Becky Hammond is lying, then why y'all arguing with us for reading off what was said on TV and what was said on the injury report when it came to Chennedy Carter illness? I mean, this shit don't make no sense. Like I said, I apologize, kids. I shouldn't even respond to. I shouldn't even acknowledge the chat in that situation. But that's on me. But like I said, she put herself in that situation. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna do one more thing, and then I'm gonna tell y'all to shut the hell up forever. I apologize.
I was trying to listen to the press conference. That's what I was doing. I'm like, why would I don't like it.
Now, I just saw something to your Instagram, Keysha. Put that on the chat. Put that on the screen, please, Keysha. Because one thing about us, we do homework around here.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I already had this.
But post that so they can see that clear as day, because that comes from the team. That's the team.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I'm gonna make it bigger for y'all, but that's what they reported. At 2
That's
o'clock
today.
today, they said illness.
That's the team. So it's the team line. Is we lying on the team line? Y'all tell us. That's the team.
They put it out. That's all. I mean, Underdog does this they list everybody that's out and why, and they get it from the team. So I don't know what else to say to some of y'all. Some of y'all just you reaching. I don't know why you're reaching, to be honest with you. It is what it is. So either you don't believe Becca Hammond, but I know I ain't no liar because I'm getting it from them.
Yes, Underdog posted it, but Underdog got it posted based on what the team has reported. Underdog is a credited company. They don't want to get sued. Come on, man. I'm going to say is this. If somebody said it's mental illness, okay, that's even worse. Because that's some of the concerns that team had about Kennedy when it comes to bringing her on as a player on their team. So I hope it's not that. I'd rather it be a suspension than it be her emotional health. Because what people going to do is use that as a reason to hold that against her for her not to pursue her playing career in the WNBA. But like I said, y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all get too sensitive about too many things when at the end of the day, we just reporting what's being reported by the team. The team reported illness, not us. We don't have no reason to try to slander or put smut on Chennedy Carter's name. When me and Keysha love Chennedy Carter. Respect Chennedy Carter, and we want Chennedy Carter to do well. I don't think we have to lie about that part. Y'all know when I don't like somebody. I don't never hide from that. I don't know if you want to add anything to it, Keysha.
I was trying to get to the Chennedy Carter part of this. I think it was from pregame. Hold on. When did they post this? They posted this. It must have been 5 hours ago. What was that? Postgame, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get to that. Because I think I was looking at pregame.
Because even they say she was injured. If she was injured, she had a setback, they would just say injury. They would say injury. Why they wouldn't say that? Why would they use illness instead of saying she re-aggravated her hip? What they afraid that Chennedy Carter go sue them? She can't sue them.
Right.
You know they got professional doctors over there in Vegas, right?
Yes.
She got to get cleared before she could play, right? Come on, man. Y'all, even before she went out for the last 6 games for illness, she played like 9, 8. She played less minutes in the 2 previous games, I'm correct?
Yeah.
So if she was hurt, they would just say injured. Come on, man.
Look, how can I put it in a nice way? Lord Jesus, because good and God doggone well. Chennedy Carter hasn't played since she hasn't played since June 13th. So and she only played 8 minutes in that one. Was that the game that she got hurt?
No, she had came back from that injury when she got hurt. Cause I think she missed a game or 2 before that.
Yeah, she her last game when she played May 31st, and then she didn't play again to June 11th.
Yeah, cause that's when the as a fun thing happened, and then she got hurt the next game.
And then June 13th, so she hasn't played since then. And the Aces, it's on the game log. That's what this is. It's her game log. She played 8 minutes in that game on the 13th. She played 8 minutes in the game on the 11th.
But we're making up shit, right?
Now, hold on 1 second.
Jesus, man.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. You got it.
There you go. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
You no good minions.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all think I be lying. I don't know why y'all would think I would lie, but that's neither here nor there. I don't give a damn what y'all think, to be honest with you. Hit the play.
Nikias, wrap us up.
Hi, Coach. I had two quick ones for you, if that's okay. Bouncing off of that previous question, do you anticipate having Kennedy or Dana for these upcoming couple of games?
I think Kennedy is probably going to be, I would say, more available. I'm not sure. I have to check in with her. I think she might be ready to go. We'll see how she's feeling, but Dana is starting to ramp up her program, so I would say before the end of the month, she's looking to get back out on the court.
Got you. And to the game itself, you've already talked about the defense. The switching in particular was very.
I'm gonna play that again. Do y'all see her body language when she talking? Now, y'all gonna pretend like I'm the only one that see it, but I see it. I'm gonna play it again.
Probably going to be, I would say, more available.
Do you anticipate having Kennedy or Dana for these upcoming couple of games?
I think Kennedy is probably going to be, I would say, more available. I'm not sure. I have to check in with her.
Duval.
Yeah.
She got to check in with her? Probably.
She got
probably
doctors.
Be ready?
She got doctors. She got a team doctors that's there. They don't know what to do with her. That's what it comes down to. And we ain't never known no Becky Hammond.
But she know what's going on with Dana Evans, though.
Of course. And we ain't never known no Becky Hammond to be no soft-spoken, hesitant coach. She always speak with her chest. She always speak with full conviction. And so, like I said again, I'm not for to argue with people that
look. I'll finish it. Hold on. Just to hear the difference when she switches to Dana.
I think she might be ready to go. We'll see how she's feeling, but Dana is starting to ramp up her program, so I would say before the end of the month, she's looking to get back out on the court.
Got you. And to the game itself,
yes, Brian Lewis. That's what we was arguing. People were in the chat was saying that she wasn't listed as illness. She was. That's what they listed.
People said, well, she hurt her hip. Yes, she missed 2 games before that when she came back. We showed the game logs.
Yeah.
We're
not talking about when she hurt her hip. We talking about since she been quote unquote illness. And all the graphics showed is how many games in totality she's lost.
Mm-hmm.
Which was 5 games, which would make this a 6 game. So in between May 31st and June 11th, she missed whatever games were there. And now she's missed, she hasn't played since June 13th. It's the 21st. It's been 8 days. She hasn't played since then. Now the Aces, I can go since the 13th, the Aces have played, let's go see. June 13th. They have played Dallas, Phoenix, and they played Golden State. today. She missed 3 games since she had the excuse of illness. Back when it was her hip, she missed the Sparks game, another Golden State game, and she missed what you call this, the Seattle game. Then she came back for Portland. And then Minnesota. Remember, we saw her. We was talking about the video of her looking at Olivia Miles like, what the hell? She was at that game. Now, since the illness excuse, whatever that reason is, she has missed the Wings, Phoenix, and today Golden State. And the people at the press conference was asking her, because they played New York on Tuesday. It was asking Becky Hammond, when would Kennedy Carter be back? And she was noticeably, probably, I got to talk to Kennedy. But Dana Evans is wrapping up and will be back at the end of the month. Y'all.
Keysha, I just sent you something to your Instagram.
Y'all be doing too much. I don't know.
I just sent you something to your Instagram. Show that one more time, because I'm going to tell you when this began. Because remember, she missed the plane. Because that's when we noticed that she wasn't there. Because like everybody like, damn, she ain't even tried with the team. And show what I just sent you to your Instagram. See, because like I said.
This what she posted. I remember this. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her, but I do know all of this is weird. And you're not gonna convince me that this is all normal, because it's not.
That was the game, the first game when she missed the plane. When she missed the plane, and everybody knows that she wasn't on the plane in Dallas, because I think they played Dallas that day, right? Everybody was like, why she ain't missed the plane? Why she ain't that? And that's when she posted this. Calling herself, she said she was sick. She used that.
She said that herself. She said, I was sick, but I am getting back. I'm getting back healthy, and I am at the Aces training facility training.
And that's when she showed that.
That's what she said, and that's when she showed that.
Because everybody wondered, dang, did she get suspended? Why she ain't on the team playing? And she showed this, and she showed it on Twitter that she was sick. She used illness. So unless she lying, the team lying, and the WNBA lying, stop arguing with us like we don't do our goddamn homework. Like we don't always show y'all presentations when we talk about topics, when we mention stuff when it comes to players and their development and things that going on in their career and life, all that good stuff.
At the end of the day, the team ain't never put out that Kennedy Carter was suspended. The team never put that out.
No.
All we saying is, what illness got her missing 3 games? If y'all can tell me that in the chat, I would love to get y'all comments on what illness got her missing 3 straight games after she showed herself in the facility working out. Like everything cool.
COVID ain't, I'm sorry, C-night, I can't even say that. The previous evening illness is no longer an excuse. People don't even get that no more. Flu don't kick you out that long anymore. So what is it? What is it make her miss? What y'all trying to say? She got Crohn's disease?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she got something. Maybe she got something that. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna speculate. All I know is it sounds like Becky Hammond got to get with Kennedy to see when she can come back. And what it sounded like in that conversation, she was like, I gotta get. I don't know. I gotta get with Kennedy. But I'd already showed y'all the tweet. I knew the woman that said it. I don't be messing around. I be looking up shit. I don't be just putting out whatever's on Twitter. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. All I know is today the Aces suited up and she wasn't there.
And I'm gonna tell you what I said, and I don't give a damn if nobody don't like what I said. I said it seemed like a soft suspension. That what it seemed like to me.
I don't know. Yeah.
All I know is Chicago Sky used the same thing against her. And we speculated that was a soft suspension as well. If it was anybody else, I wouldn't even said that. But with her and her history, I have every right to speculate if that was a soft suspension instead of an illness. When we don't know what type of illness will take her out 3 straight games, which is equivalent to what, maybe a week? What illness is that?
Like I say, it's summertime. It's not like it's flu season. I don't know.
What illness is that?
I don't know. You ain't gonna get me the line.
So she must have had that same illness in Chicago too, because she missed 6 straight games in Chicago as well. Y'all remember when Angel went 1-7 without her? Okay. But now, so we finna wrap it up, because like I said, we ain't finna argue with y'all. We love y'all. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, man, there's nothing more we can say on this topic right here. Kendi, we hope you get back healthy or whatever you got going on. We hope you could, get at peace with it, and hope you could, continue your career, because you deserve to be in the WNBA just like any other person, especially with the type of talent that you have. You can bless this league with your breath.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And so.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. All I know is y'all make my butt ache.
So y'all got it.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. And especially when you can be involved in all these talks with 6 Woman of the Year, even All-Star talks, or all these different things. You missing out on this by missing games. But like I say, I don't know what 3 games is a lot. I don't know,
And to answer your question, my Kappa brother, no, Bam Bam wasn't suspended. She just sucked. But Bam Bam I'm just being honest, she sucked. But Bam Bam
was at the game though. She was on the sideline.
And also Bam Bam don't have a history of a team using other things to cover up something else. She don't.
No, Bam Bam was just told she not playing.
Yes.
So Bam Bam put on her comfortable shoes and sat on the bench. They ain't list no injury for Bam Bam. They just told her, no, you just not playing tonight.
And Bam Bam ain't also say she was on a leash either, where the boss of the team, and y'all believe Asia Wilson is the boss, right? Mm-hmm. Liking tweets where other people telling Keysha Carter to grow the fuck up. The boss, she liked that tweet.
Mm-hmm.
So take it for what you want to. Take it how you want it. Take it what you will.
I want to do they get mad with Asia like they get mad with us.
No, because she like a tweet.
Asia don't get no smoke.
No.
When she liking tweets talking about Chennedy Carter, you need to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't got no smoke for Asia Wilson.
Nah, not at all.
I got it. Y'all got it.
It's just me. It's just on Tiffany Cole stirring up stuff in the chat. You know what I'm saying? She been like a guy that I knew, but cool. You got it. You got it. Now it's not like Keysha Carter don't got a history of this, but okay, you got it. Cool.
All I know is Asia Wilson ain't getting no smoke. No. Cause he was over. He said, "Look, girl, could you stop?" But she ain't getting no smoke. But we ain't supposed to speculate.
Nah, not at all. But we finna wrap this out because let me tell you something. I'm just gonna be honest about this. Keysha Carter's not on the dream, so I don't really too much care about her situation. I do want her to be great, but like I said, she ain't my go angel, and so I am a Dream fan until Angel is not a Dream. And then, so, you know what I'm saying, then whatever team she on there, that's the team I go on. But until then, I'm a Dream fan, so that's who I care about. That's what I care about. And so let's wrap this up, and y'all have a good night. I love y'all.
Let me give my disclaimer. No, you're not getting out here without giving my disclaimer. My disclaimer is I am a Kennedy Carter fan, and I want to see her play. And I'm pissed off that she ain't playing.
Mm-hmm. I did say I want her to be great. I just don't, you know. So
but you know how much of a fan I am of Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what I don't like, chat. If anybody that knows me, I don't want to have to go through all these mental gymnastics to figure out why my favorite players ain't playing. Mm-hmm. Play, goddammit, and don't have me going through all these mental gymnastics trying to figure out what's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me. Take it for whatever you want. So yes, I keep up whether, when the aces roll out and I don't see Kennedy Carter, the first thing I'd be like, what Kennedy Carter? Because I'm a fan.
Yes. I do want to see the young woman do well. But I also see the young woman getting her own way. But I do want to see. I ain't a hater. I just say I want to see the young woman do well. I really do. It's just like I say again. I can't want something more than somebody else wanted. And I say the same thing about
I get you about that. I get it.
I say the same thing about Camilla. I can't want something more than Camilla wants.
Why you think it hurt me so bad to see that baby crying after she had a good game? Because I wanted for Camilla, and I could tell she wanted, even though it was that one game sample size, I could tell she wanted it though. She was trying to do what we've been telling her to do, and she still didn't get the outcome that she wanted. But I gotta tell Camilla, it's not you, baby. It's just. Anyway, we out of here.
I love y'all, chat. I really do. Y'all my family. I love y'all. I really do. But y'all sometimes y'all be going over the head. Especially when we show y'all proof. It ain't like we just throwing shit up there. But again, I love y'all.
We family. We kiss and fight. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I love y'all.
We out, chat.
Y'all my people.
Peace.
Peace.
ADP say free Miller. Free Miller. We out.